Yes! Come on, people. Welcome to the Top 4 podcast. My name is Peter. I'm an Arsenal FC fan. I'm joined by Generous Dave, an Arsenal fan.
We did it again. We did it again. We emptied your stadium. We did it again.
Oh, we love that indeed. I am joined by Robinho, a Manchester United fan.
Guys, it's December. Do you know what that means? On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 12 Cantonas, 11 Cantonas, 10 Cantonas, 9 Cantonas, 8 Cantonas, 7 Cantonas, 6 Cantonas, 5 Cantonas, 4 Cantonas, 3 Cantonas, 2 Cantonas, and an Eric Cantona. Yeah, I did. And also, hold tight the 3-point collectors, which I think is everyone on the board. So we go from there.
Wow, is that the first time in history? We have to go look back in the archives. We are joined by I was just about to intro him, but then he's moving like he's in Chigali. I'm joined by Oscar, a Chelsea fan.
The internet is not interneting.
Nelly. Everybody, sort yourself out, man. Sort your fucking stuff out. We're joined by AD, a Liverpool fan. He's been waiting.
Listen. I attempted it last week, but guys, I think it's only right. We ain't got the money, we're gonna win the league. We ain't got the money, we're gonna win the league. La 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 la. Let's do the Poznan. Let's do the Poznan. La 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 la. And now you're gonna believe us or not. Listen, guys.
Wow.
A long way to go, but I think on Sunday, I think that's a statement victory. And yeah, bring it to Anfield 2025. I'm looking for hotels already. Because I'm going to be at that parade. I'm looking for Airbnbs. Listen, I'm ready.
Unbelievable scenes, Jeff. Before we get into the first topic at hand, obviously, I want to know you guys I want your surprise / highlight of the week. Go on, David. What you got for me?
I didn't watch F1, so do I have a highlight this week?
I bet you're glad you didn't watch F1 this weekend. I'll tell you what I should have.
Don't even get me started.
Hey!
Bro, you see, my highlight of the week has to be those last 10 minutes of that first half.
The last 10 minutes of the first half?
Of our game.
Oh, right.
Mate, it was a mad thing. It went off. When I say it went off, it kicked off. Like, see when you're watching football, and you're seeing the madness, you're just seeing 4-0, crowd stadiums emptying, and then West Ham scored 2. The wahala that caused, bruv. Oh gosh. But people had left and they tried to come back in, mate.
Did they actually leave the stadium?
Bro, they're outside, bro. Trying to come back in.
No re-entry, Ground regs, bruv. Ground regs.
No, but that's standard. Once you leave. Like, don't try it.
But the thing is, Saturday evening, I'm 4-0. Let's go to the pub. Why are we here?
Why am I here?
Why are we here? My stance is, once you leave. Don't try and come back in.
Robin, you know you would.
The thing is, I've never left the stadium. And so I don't know what it's like.
Yeah, that's because you've not been 5-0 down at the Emirates. That's why.
Hey.
I'd never left the stadium till Arsenal scored 5. Then I walked out.
I couldn't believe Oscar left. I couldn't believe it. Yeah,
that's my highlight. Apart from, I didn't watch WWE, so that's my only highlight still.
Oscar, welcome. You're a Chelsea fan. We'll give you the intro. And what your highlight of the week is?
Oh, my highlight of the week was that 3-0 thumping of Unai Emery's Aston Villa. Oh, do you know how good it feels, when your team just plays well? Like, good performance, clean sheet, no stupidness. Like, 1 or 2 mistakes, but they were cleaned up very quickly. Enzo scored, Palmer scored, Jackson scored. If I could have picked 3 scorers for this game, it would have been those 3. Like, perfect. Perfect footballing weekend for me.
What about you, Robinho? What's your highlight of the weekend?
Oh, what happened this weekend? Oh, yeah, well, two things. I snagged the deal of the century. So, like I said in the group chat, your boy got tickets to Manchester United versus Newcastle. So that's going to be Monday night football at the Old Trafford at 8 p.m. So, do you know what happened? I was
such a
looking around.
shameless guy, man. Do you know what? Now, let me stop you right there.
What?
Did you watch any Ten Hag ball in real life? You didn't watch none of it in real life.
Actually, no. Did I watch Ten Hag ball? I actually did.
Yeah, you did go to.
I actually did. Yeah.
No, because you know what it is, yeah. A certain man on this podcast, they go to matches. You know what I'm saying? They go to match days as and when they can. You know what I'm saying? For somebody like AD, it's a bit of a trickier one to go up to Liverpool. You know what I mean? Watch them at home, but you know what I'm saying? He's seen Liverpool. You know what I mean? In recent times. I feel like Robinho was a United guy, right? Going to games every now and again, as and when he could. Do you know what I'm saying? But I feel like he just put a blanket, like a ban on going under the Ten Hag regime. I went
at the start.
He's
kicked at the start. Remember when I was when I was like backing the manager at the start, I backed him. And then when the football got dire, I was like, I can't be asked.
Nah, but I don't like this pressure from Peter, because you are employed by your club. Okay, so for you to go to games, it's a lot easier than the rest of us.
Explain the away games then. Explain the away games, bro.
Mate,
don't do that. Don't do that with me.
It's all part of work. It's all part of work. You turn up on a Monday and they say, "How was your weekend?" You say, "Oh, I was with the work club. I was at the game." It's all the same.
I cannot believe you're putting that pressure, that gang press on me.
Can I say why?
Robin, before he puts pressure on you, ask him if he went to the San Siro this year. Ask him.
I've already given up on him on that, and I've already told him off.
San Siro.
I told him off already.
The San Siro.
Anywho, the reason why it was a highlight is because all the seats around the stadium costed approximately £300 for this game.
That's a joke.
The ticket I got in the Stretford End, it was the last one, £66.
Wait there. What? Man United are selling tickets at £300 a piece for Man United Newcastle.
Yep.
That's got to be comp, innit? The plush seats.
Yeah, it's lower tier. Near the front and stuff.
Yeah, that can't be. It can't be the regular ticket. The regular tickets around.
No, but anyways, I got the last one for £66. So I said, "Yep." I haven't booked my hotel. I haven't booked where I'm staying. Don't know what I'm doing that day. I just said, I'm going to Old Trafford.
You go and you fly back. What is this?
I just said, I'm going to Old Trafford. The second thing,
when is that game anyway? Just out of curiosity.
Monday, the 30th of December.
Oh, he's ending the year on Amarin Ball. Okay.
Wait.
30th of December, Monday night football. Yeah, 8 p.m. So I will not be on the pod that day. So, but I will be up there with the Georgies. The actual highlight of the weekend, I was in Amsterdam, living at large. So yeah.
Did you smoke some weed?
No.
No budget, no.
I don't do them things there.
Man just came straight out explicit. Not even like,
I don't do them things.
You know what I mean? The purple haze. You know what I
No.
lemon cess. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what though? Amsterdam is still one of my favorite cities to go to, but I've not been in years. I remember I stepped back into this place and I said, yes, everything was happening. It's a nuts city. But yeah.
Oh, incredible scenes, Jeff. Anybody? Oh, by the way, we've got AD in the building. We've also got Ern's in the building. Ernie, what's going on, bruv?
Hey, yo, what's poppin'?
It's your boy.
Hey, have they drawn the FA Cup third round?
Yeah, they've done it today, just now. Like,
ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you what, Ramiro,
I know who we've got.
Forget your Newcastle.
I know who we've got.
Do yourself a favor.
Seriously,
and get over to the Emirates, mate.
I don't think I'm in the country when it's on.
Oh, that's a stink. That's a stink.
But I just drawed it now. So
I don't give a damn. You make yourself available, okay?
And they said, Ernest, here after a United thumping win. We're in an alternate universe.
He was here last week. Can't happen.
After a 1-1 draw with Ipswich. AD, what was your highlight of the week?
Oh, bro, nothing that's spectacular, man. You know what? Actually, Peter, you'll love this one. I listened to like a football podcast in Link Up, yeah? It was the Football Ramble featuring football cliches. Have a butchers. Oh, my word.
My days. I listen to football cliches as well. That is a combination.
That right there is content.
That is combination of the.
Listen, guys, have a look.
Is that on the YouTubes? Where can I find that?
Spotify.
Oh, steady.
So I kid you not, funny enough, so I was listening to Touchline this morning, and then like there's like an advert, and then the advertiser down was like, holy cow, I gotta be all over this, and then I
didn't even know you was a ramble and cliches guy. I had no idea. Where have you
been? I didn't even know what football cliches was until today. Like ramble, like Luke Moore, blah blah blah. But for football cliches was a complete sort of new baptism of fire. But wow.
Football cliches is phenomenal scenes, Jeff. It is nothing but phenomenal scenes. Oh, I am going to have a butch. Oh my days! Thank you for that, AD. You've made my day. Ernst, what was your highlight of the weekend?
You know what? I think it, boy, what can I actually? You know what? Pep becoming a nitty in front of our eyes. Yeah, like
wow.
No, because I've been preaching this gospel since the Barcelona era. Man, try and pin this arrogant, what's it called, crackhead type tag on Jose Mourinho. I said, you know, Pep is the same thing. Like Pep is the same. Because there's no way you could have told me in the height of the Barcelona dominance of La Liga that there was ever going to be a time Pep points 6 fingers at the ops.
Hey.
Like, I'm not going to lie, guys, yeah? Pep is the greatest, is the best coach to ever touch England. But there's some things that Fergie would never do.
He's not better than Fergie.
He's a better coach than Fergie.
Guys, am I wrong for thinking that was gangster? Like, obviously, football, like, we give him a take in it. Like, we were giving him stick.
No, because Adrian, if you have to tell everybody you're a bad boy, if you have to tell everybody you're a bad boy, then it's like, this doesn't mean that Pep is not a bad boy, but it's like, so it is getting to you. Like, this has never happened before in your tenure at the club, yeah? The last time we got box office Pep was More Than You Believe. More Than You Believe.
I don't know if that's like. I don't know if that. You know when people
call me many names. They call me Fraudiola on the Twitter.
And the thing is, all of those guys were waffling. But my point is, like, you're rattled.
Yeah,
that has really rattled you.
Yeah, but I don't understand that phrase. The phrase "you're rattled" rattles me because it makes the assumption, not the assumption. It makes it seem like there's something wrong with caring about where you are, and like, of course, if Pep's these lot have lost their games and they're losing.
Do you think the Liverpool fans who have won 1 league title in 3,000 years have forgotten that Pep has won 6?
But no, in that moment, hold your horses, bro.
No, they said he's gonna get sacked in the morning. Do you know who I am?
Exactly.
In the morning,
like I'm Alan purposely, you know, 6.
No. My point is, you see this league, yeah. Anybody can get it.
Anybody can get it.
But the simple fact,
yeah, absolutely. But then he can give it back. He can give it back.
No, I'm not saying he can't give it back. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I'm not even on this like pause, like be the bigger man thing. Yeah, but like, I think Pep is above like holding 6 fingers in the sky.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. When I saw him do it, I was shocked. I was like, did he actually do this?
He did.
I expect it from Jose. I expect it from
It felt very
But guess what? He got 6 league titles in the Premier League, though.
Guys,
No, but Adrian, no, but we know that.
guys, do you know what it is?
No,
Yeah,
you have to remind them.
No. When Fergie got slapped, when David Silva came to buck him at Old Trafford, yeah. Fergie didn't put up 12.
He didn't have enough fingers.
Brother,
What about to get his toes out? I hear you, though.
he'd have to do a lot. Do you know what I mean? And he's an old man doing that. So for me, the simple fact that, like, you know that meme where man said have some class, like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying, again, you know my favorite Bible verse, everything is permissible, but not everything's beneficial. Like, just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. And my thing is, Pep is absolutely within his right to do what he wants. I'm just saying that the optics, let's not sit and pretend like optics ain't in the game, bro. Like, you're out here scratching your face, looking like a nitty on Kilburn High Road.
That was mad.
And then but Oscar, my point is he's been crumbling. That's my point.
He has.
Pep Guardiola.
I don't think there's anything around that.
No, guys, do you remember Pep Guardiola 12:30 kickoff against Burnley with the Richard Millie? Do you know what I mean? In the Stone Island hoodie. And the Pumas, you will never see that Pep doing what this Pep is doing. That's my point. So when you're out here looking like you're scratching your neck like Dave Chappelle in that skit, you're a bit mad. A bit mad. Yeah. So for me, for the simple fact that Robin put up a stat in the group chat, and I wanted to cry. Man said, this is the first time since 2012-13 we have a better goal difference than Manchester City. Brother, you're telling me that the purveyor, the distributor of most of our heartache is looking like he was sniffing coke outside Ladbrokes and he's putting up 6 figures and I'm not going to be happy? Pete, that's my highlight of the week.
That is a highlight of the week. Sensational scenes.
Brilliant highlight. I think the culmination of his interview midweek, before the midweek game, he had an interview where he was talking about all the losses. Then he had the scratching of his face in midweek. Then the interview after where he says, I might end it all or something like that.
I'm gonna hurt myself. I like hurting.
Yeah. The Pulitzer Prize winner is definitely starring.
That's the man that's cracking.
That's the guy.
I'm genuinely worried. I'm genuinely worried for this guy.
Guys, I'll just say, I know we have banter on that, but I think this league has taken it out of him. Yeah, as much as he's 1-6,
David is spitting.
As much
I genuinely think he's tired.
As much as he's 1-6, no one's dominated the league like he's done.
Guys, we're too deep in that conversation. We need to save that for the Liverpool conversation.
We'll be back.
No, because we normally, if we follow tradition, we normally let the comment section have their piece. And I thought, Oscar, if there's any comments in the comment section, let's get that read out.
The comments, man.
Forget Mirad and them, man. Then let's talk in it. Them man don't know who we are. Forget the comments, bro. Hey, Mirad, sit down, bro.
I should forget about all that. Well, I forget my question of the week. No question of the week.
No, but he's calling Adrian out.
Yeah, he said
he's calling you out.
Sunday night when there is something brotherly about football rivalry between two deluded fans. Adrian, I see you on Twitter and I raise you a title race. Champions elect versus a delusional.
Get out of my face. I haven't got to answer to you. I'm not who do you think you are?
What? Adrian has reminded me that we actually one day need to have a real discussion about Arsenal fans, like where man can be unbiased and don't do the all lives matter thing and just talk about like Arsenal fans, because some of you are mad.
Ernest, I'll tell you right now, Arsenal are the Dallas Cowboys of the Premier League, mate.
Whoa! Hold the phone.
No. We are.
Phone.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
We are.
What do you mean the Dallas Cowboys?
Our fans are. There's no sense. Like even Arteta this week here, I was fuming. Good, we won 5-2. My man should not be chatting to Liverpool about sustaining a title challenge, bro.
Hey, I think we're gonna have to get to that conversation.
Yeah,
after.
I
want to talk Arteta. I really do.
But let's go. I'll say
Hey,
that.
also, I want to, speaking of the fancy, I want to talk to a certain man in a blue and red hoodie about his favorite manager, Lopetegui. What? Let's
That's a little preview of what's to come. That's a little preview. David says, big up top four. Hope everyone has had a blessed weekend. Top four should be winning awards. How was FPL for everyone? I got 76 points, second in FPL top four league. I climbed up the table this weekend. I can't lie, I did well.
I keep falling and falling. I'm almost giving up.
Right, Alicia Keys.
I
had the same points as you, David. I got 76 as well. I had a good week, man, because I've been stinking up the joint, bruv.
I got 85.
Douglas is cheating. Douglas is cheating.
Dougie K, what's he saying?
How is it? Yeah, in his defense, yeah, he's got Konza, Nuri, and Veltman, who got him between them. They got 1 point. The rest of his midfield slapped, man. He's cheating, bro.
He's got a good team.
Nah. What's your favorite celebration in football? Quickly, guys. Any favorite celebrations?
The best celebration of all time, when Messi scored an El Clasico and showed the shirt. Never be topped. That was, I was like, yeah.
But like, if it's a one-off celebration, I'm not including.
Let's say one-off or that.
Yeah, one-off. But,
but the thing is,
my favorite is
it's one-off because no one can do it again.
No one can do it again.
Well, Ronaldo didn't he?
Ronaldo tried. It wasn't as good.
I mean, my favorite celebration is Ronaldo's calma.
Yeah.
That.
No, my favorite, the one that I always remember is either between Thierry Henry's one against United in 2003, when Reyes lays it off and he just strikes it straight through Roy Carroll's throat. Pause.
Hey.
Or the one against Man City at Highbury during the unbeaten season, and it's wet, it's raining and whatnot. Henry scores a late goal towards the end of the game. He runs and he slides down, does the traditional Henry slide in the rain. It's just that hits me in the feels, man. Those celebrations that hit me in the friggin' feels.
You know what celebration I used to do a lot as a kid? It was Robert Perez, you put your hand to your lips and then you wag the finger. Bad boy celebration that one there. And then he had the great clapping. I'm clapping.
No, Andy Gray loved Arsenal. Oh, I miss that, man. I miss him on the CoComs. Because guys, let's have it right. We've got some terrible commentators right now. Like if we have it right.
Hey, Oscar.
I don't know if you guys watch. I'll get into it. But,
don't worry, we'll leave that. Were you at the Chelsea game?
I wasn't there. No.
Did you watch it at home?
Yeah.
Did you see the opening minutes? Sky Sports had a stinker, mate.
Happened.
Oh, we had commentary from David Jones, Michael Richards.
The gantry wasn't.
Bro, the gantry.
You weren't plugged in.
The audio.
A slip was coming. Another guy was about to get cancelled this week. I tell you that now. Oh my days! No, as in because that's when it would happen, isn't it? It's like it would be a fraudulent slip. Yeah. Some of the stuff we say off air.
Did they know they were on audio?
No, they started off, and then the audio cut, bro.
Yeah, but when it went to my friend, they know that they were on the audio.
Yeah, they had to do commentary for like 2 minutes, bro. Dave Jones was just talking, waffling, bro. Martinez has the ball, yeah. I didn't even know what to say, bro. I'm like,
Imagine, Martinez has the ball.
All right, lads, let me get through these comments quickly so we can get to the football.
It's nice feet.
Sorry, I picked the wrong comment here. Baraka saying, Robin, you should have got high in Amsterdam. Hey, man, if he doesn't want to do that, then...
Well, he didn't say that, actually. Oh, propaganda, Oscar. What's this?
What do you mean? I said no.
No, what I'm saying is... No, Oscar tried to give Baraka a bad name. You're like the sun, rude boy. This guy didn't say you should have got high. He says you didn't get high. Yes. You didn't.
I meant to say didn't. My bad if I said should.
That's a mad difference.
But he's still asking. I didn't get high enough.
He's asking with 3 question marks. It's a bit suggestive.
Yeah.
But,
He's doing this. He's doing this. Right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, listen.
Um,
I don't travel just to have a fun time with certain things. I can have fun just being by myself, boy.
Business. Business.
That reminds me of a sad song. I don't get it.
Endo says now, Oscar and Ernest, your bedrooms at Touchline Frackers are so anti-Liverpool. They can't stand us. Mariah makes me want to smash my AirPods. To be fair, one of the guys I'm cool with at Touchline is Mush. So he's Liverpool and he backed you lot this weekend. So all good in the hood. Let me see. Who else haven't we heard from? Nat says you man used to do the end of the pod ramble and try guess the player. Yeah, I used to do that all the time. Do you not remember that?
You man used to do that back in the
day. They used to do a little quiz at the end of the pod where they would start talking about a player and then you have to guess who it was.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like I'm a German international with 3 English titles. It'll be something like that, and then you've got to try and guess it. Sick. They're sick. Ramble's sick.
Yeah, Ramble. Yeah.
Taha said Oscar reads the comments wrong a lot, but nobody clocks.
Is it Taha?
Yeah, man.
Oscar's KPIs for the year, boy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's multitasking to be fair. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a big role.
Do you know what it is? And also, my laptop's slow in it, so sometimes I click it, it's not loading, and I'm reading from two. Never mind.
Get your money up, B. Get your money up. B.
Hey man, someone wants to bless me. You know what I mean? I'm happy with that.
Oscar's money is long, boy.
Ronaldo and Ronaldinho are the only 2 players that have garnered applause from opposition fans of rival clubs for their performances. Is this
Thierry?
I swear Messi has.
No, Thierry Henry where?
At the Bernabeu.
What? Rival clubs?
Oh, it has to be rival.
I think he's right.
What was Ronaldo's one?
I think at Juve when he scored that thing.
Yeah, but that's not rival, is it? Either. No, it's not rival.
No, you play for Inter. Yeah, play for Inter. Inter and Juventus are rivals.
What you mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean he played for Inter? You mean R9 Ronaldo?
No, he scored against
R9.
Also, I don't even like this comment because it's hype. Yeah. If anyone scores against my club, you think I'm clapping them off? Are you mad? You could score 4 goals at my club. I'm not smiling or celebrating you. Get out.
Under no circumstances you get applause from me.
No, I swear Messi has been clapped by the Bernabeu.
I think so.
Ronaldinho, and I swear, Messi did. Yeah, Ronaldinho did. Messi did.
No,
Ronaldo. He meant Cristiano. I don't know why that happened.
He scored that overhead kick.
But Juve's not a rival.
I don't know.
I don't know.
No, because he was playing for Real Madrid and he scored the overhead kick against Juve. He then went to Juve next year.
That's not a rival.
That's not a rival, nah.
That's not a rival.
He said that was the reason I went to Juve in the first place.
Yeah, when CR7 scored.
Yeah, but it's not rival, is it? Or did you just mean who you're up against? If you mean it's just up against, Henry got clapped at the Bernabeu when he scored that goal for Arsenal.
They cooked me for reading the questions wrong, but when the questions come in and they're not specified, what am I supposed to do?
You know?
Man thinking I'm clapping for Bakayo or Martin. Allow it. Bro,
there's
clap for an Arsenal player. I'm sorry. Arsenal player can skip 6 goals against my team. I'm not clapping. I'm not clapping one.
There's not one.
All right, Pete, let's move into the football, man. What's going on?
Should we get into the footy? Should we actually talk about the football itself? I'll tell you what, a massive statement win that took place by Liverpool. Those Reds got gave Manchester City an absolute beating on Sunday. Adrian, man, like you must be over the moon. Did you expect this to happen? Did you see it coming?
Adrian's had a fantastic week. I'll just say that.
Don't worry, Adrian can speak for himself.
He's had a fantastic week.
Oh, of course, during the 2-0 victory as well. You can speak on against Real Madrid.
Yeah, probably touch on that at some point. But bro, we gave these guys a royal pasting, an absolute blamming of the highest order. And I think how like sometimes it's unfair to put your whole summation of a team and where they are and what they're on in a single game. This was the perfect time where this from the approach, to the lineup, to the performance, to the result. it told me everything I needed to know about Liverpool Football Club. Had we drawn, had we wet the bed, had we even lost, I'm not hearing no title talk from these boys. They're not built for it. But what we done there, right? For 90 minutes, we took these guys to hell. Where that Man City coach, it pulled up, it looked to the right hand side. Do you know what they saw? They saw Adolf Hitler, and he told them, "This is where you are today. You're in hell today, lads. Are you gonna handle it?" And I think, yeah, listen, it's Hitler, bro.
Everyone,
He ain't got no PR.
the camera.
You know what I mean? And I think for me, you know, one thing about Arne Slot that you know, that I've really wanted to see is, you know, we've been hearing control, but I think, you know, there's got to come a point, and there's got to come a game where from minute one, you're just all over a team like a cheap suit, and I think you know, the lineup is just sort of a signal of that sort of intent. I think Szoboszlai, what Szoboszlai represents and what he maybe lacks in terms of sort of final product, final quality, makes up for with regards to sort of PMP, athleticism, you know, battling, winning these duels and dominating the midfield. Because that sorry excuse of a midfield that Pep decided to roll up with, where I don't know, where this weird Bernardo, Gundogan kind of thing. It was literally fell into our hands, and then he played what, Rico Lewis on the right wing, was it?
Yeah, it was that, man. It was just
and then the one midfielder, and as much as I don't like this guy, the one midfielder I would have thought would have been capable of actually sort of withstanding a Liverpool onslaught and sort of giving them something in them. Matheus Nunes played him on the left wing. And I think for me, you know, what I loved most about this, it was, we hear this saying every time, so and so coached the 4-0, so and so coached literally from minute one, it was just wave after wave after wave of attack. It was an onslaught. We absolutely battered Man City, and for me, you know, even looking at the players, you know, when we talk about sort of top level centre halves, when we talk about best in class, Virgil van Dijk, that's what it looks like. That's what it flipping looks like, ladies and gentlemen. Don't bring me names like William Saliba. Don't bring me names like Gabriel. Don't even bring me the Nemanja Vidic. Don't you dare. Virgil van Dijk is what it looks like. 6'4" thoroughbreds of the highest order. And you know what? Haaland tried to stick on him. Haaland tried to pin him. Van Dijk dealt with everything. Stronger than him. Not necessarily faster than him, but he makes sure he doesn't even need to get in a foot race. And to top it all off, his XG was even higher than Haaland's. I mean, I think it's like his second header. Even the camera even pans to me, you can even see him asking how the hell have I not scored? So I think for me, this week has sort of shown me, you know, that this Liverpool team, they're real, they're built for it. Let's stop moving the frigging goalposts. I mean, what more do we need to do to show you guys our credentials? What more do we need to do to let you guys know we are the real deal? We are the real frigging McCoy. And I think last season we look at
Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained? And then, you know, because I think because my stance of Liverpool has always been this, right? We've got world class, game defining, game altering quality all over the pitch. Structurally, we wasn't necessarily great. Now, I think other factors also added to why we didn't win the league. But fine, for argument's sake, let's just say, you know, great players, poor structure. So now, guys, let's do some arithmetic here. If you have the same great players plus great structure, what does that equal? Do the math. That's my new saying. Do the friggin' math. What does that equal? It equals league title in May. And I'm talking my stuff now because I've seen enough. I've seen more than enough. We played 20 games in all competitions. We've won 18 of them. Like, what's the discourse? What do people need to see. Every week we're lucky. Well, guess what? Let me be lucky because I've seen this team lose a league on 97 points and win the Champions League in the same year. So yeah, let me be lucky this year. And guys, we're the best team in the country, and we're not moonwalking. That's disrespectful, but we're on our way to a league title. See you guys in May. Thank you very much.
Wow. Who wants the first rebuttal?
You can't argue against him, mate.
Can you not?
They've scored 26. They're equal with Chelsea and Arsenal. They've conceded 8. Us man, we're in double figures, so they're not conceding goals. They're scoring. Apart from the loss against Nottingham Forest, mate, they've scored in every single game, mate.
The only thing I would say, like, I don't know, maybe AD probably. Is there nothing, AD, then that makes you feel like this is not over? Now, I'm not talking about things that are out of the control. So, if you start, if Salah gets hit or Van Dijk gets hit and whatever, that starts to happen. I'm not talking about those kind of things. Is there nothing that you look at and you think, do you know what? This is my only concern heading between now and the end of the season, because I've got one thing for Liverpool, but I just want to see what you have before I say.
So you're saying sort of assuming that there's no sort of major injuries, like when I look at this,
nothing extraordinary happens. Like nothing extraordinary happens.
I think what I'd probably say is, and I think one thing, and it's a slight critique of Arne Slot, but I think what he is, he's very adaptable, he's very reactive, he's very he adjusts to the game. So I think one concern, and I think the Brighton game was maybe an example. Is what may actually happen is we may actually start a game particularly slowly. This game was so refreshing because obviously from minute one we're at it. We may actually sort of start a game too slow, give ourselves far too much work to do. So for instance, in the Brighton game, if they're 2-0 up, do we go on to win that game? I'm not necessarily sure. So I think for me, one thing. And because this game, I don't want to say it's an anomaly, but just sort of removing it from my thinking because we were perfect. I do think sort of first half creativity at 0-0 is quite poor. Also, actually, I think when this game's actually shown me, I need to sort of check it out. But we don't attack. We only seem to attack well at the Kop. I don't know. 3-4 because obviously this half we started at the Kop, blitzed them, but generally speaking, we seem to attack better in the second half when we're playing towards the Kop. So I don't know if there's anything. Because to be fair, I guess we had the Villa game where we hit them in transition, but I guess that's something to think about as well. It's just something that's popped to my head, so I just want to think. But yeah, I think to answer your question, I'd probably say I think the slow starting we can get got. But other than that, you look, the centre halves are quality, and obviously Trent is superb. Robertson's maybe not necessarily great, so maybe he can get in. But I don't know, Peter. What do you think? Where can we get got?
The only thing that's got me, like, obviously I'm having to clutch. You know what I mean? I'm in this title race, and I'm looking at ways where can I see Liverpool. You know what I mean? Like I'm just looking for something because Liverpool are the best team in the world right now, and don't look like stopping or slowing down. The only thing that gave me a little bit of food for thought this morning was where Liverpool still have to go. We've had horrible away games to go to, like everybody will have, but you've still got to go to a lot of places that we've already been to. And I wonder what your points tally will be, in those collection of games where you have to go to. I mean, look, you've done Emirates, you've done Old Trafford, don't get me wrong, but you've got like, you still got to go to the Etihad, for example. I don't think you've played Tottenham home and away. I think you got them twice. No. You still got to go to Villa Park. I know you dealt with Villa anyway when you played them at home. You got Newcastle, I think, on Tuesday or Wednesday.
Do you think it's in the fixtures? Because I think Adrian has has had to face those allegations of Liverpool ain't played no one. Mm-hmm. But everyone that they said wait till you face them, they faced them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
at one point it was Arsenal, then it was City, Real Madrid, like all of these games, it was wait till
Yeah.
you face them, and they have faced them, and they've overcome. So I think for me, the biggest challenge for Liverpool would just be sustainability. Would just be if if they get through this tough December run where. Are they able to stay on top and win games? And they've put themselves in a position.
December's not tough for them. December's not tough.
No,
for
but
them,
I'm not talking about the game. I'm not talking about the quality of the game. I'm talking about the fixture congestion. They have a lot of games to play. And like I'm saying, when it comes to the big games this season, they've shown that they can really rise. You know what I mean? They can go up a gear and play. But probably the best way that they're going to get caught out is on a complacent game, like a Nottingham Forest, rather than... Because even towards the back end of the season, when they do face City at Anfield, or when they come to Stamford Bridge, or when they face Arsenal at home, they've put themselves in a position where they can play for draws in those games. Like they don't even have to win those games anymore.
Is the Chelsea game not? Is it not at Stamford Bridge?
We just played them at Anfield, so they've got to come to Stamford
Bridge. Okay, so they got to go to Stamford Bridge.
But again, with a 9-point gap, I think the thing that could trip Liverpool up is just the consistency and them getting complacent and dropping.
But you know what though? No, but but the fact we've had 13 games though, I don't think it's a thing of like inconsistency, because it's not fair to say inconsistency at this point, because if you have to still go to, like, you're talking about 9 points, right? But then it's 9 points in December, not 9 points in March, where but in 2 different months, very, very different circumstances. Like, for example, if Liverpool lost the league from here, they haven't bottled it, because that's impossible.
Of course you bottled it.
How?
No, because remember last time.
Peter.
No, but they have, because you know why?
You haven't bottled it because you haven't even played everyone yet. There's some teams that you haven't even played once. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, there's some teams that
bro, we have to look at the landscape. You're 9 points clear of Arsenal. You're 11 points clear of Man City. You're the Everton team. I'm so sorry. Barring a miracle, you should not be losing the league for this position. Impossible.
It's not a miracle if Liverpool do not win the league from here, guys.
Of course it is.
It's not a miracle. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me, guys. All it takes, for example, Liverpool draw 2 games in the next 5, yeah? And let's say Arsenal win 2 of those games that Liverpool draw. The gap becomes what? 5 points?
Yeah.
Still enough. Also, Peter, right?
But no, hang on, 80. 5 points here, and you're in January. If you have a 5-point lead in January, guys, that's not a lead.
It's a 4-point lead, bro. And also we have to factor in as well. Is guess what?
Do you know why? Do you know why it's a bottle? Sorry.
No wonder why you lot think we bottled the league twice. Because if you're telling me this, then they're 9 points clear in December the 2nd, that they bottle the league if they lose the title from it. Come on, guys.
No, because they were in this position.
Let's use our heads. Let's use our heads properly. We've played 13 games. So Liverpool haven't played everyone once yet, right?
Okay.
So at least if we got to game 20, game 25, I can say, do you know what? You got an argument there. At least I've played everybody. I haven't even played everybody. And when you compare like an Arsenal or whoever else, Man City, right? They've gone to certain grounds. Man City have gone to Stamford Bridge. Liverpool haven't. Arsenal have gone to Stamford Bridge. Liverpool haven't. Arsenal's gone to the Tottenham Stadium. Liverpool haven't. Do you get what I'm saying? There are some grounds that we've played and we've gone to that others have not, and vice versa. Don't get me wrong. It's just one-way traffic here. Liverpool have gone to Old Trafford. We haven't. But the fact that, for the simple fact that we've played 13 out of 38, guys, we're not using our heads. We are not using our heads here to call it a bottle from here.
Bottle job from here, man.
We can't call it a bottle job from here. We can't call it a miracle if they lose the league.
But Peter, let me face it to you like this, right? So Arsenal have played 13. Well, you played 13 games, right? You've drawn 4 and lost 2, right?
Yeah.
There's 25 games.
Yeah, Adrian, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I hear you. We have to be perfect. So
no, let him finish because I want to see what he has to say here because I don't get the point here. Go on.
Yes, absolutely. So what I'm saying is, you show the propensity now. Mitigating factors, red cards, Odegaard, whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
You should a propensity this season where you've dropped points in almost half your games this season, right?
Yeah.
You've got 25 games remaining.
So does it mean
We
that we'll
now
lose it
need-
in the 20 half? Is that what you're saying? Does it mean
No,
that we'll
no,
lose
what-
half our points in the second half?
I mean, bro, unless you do something miraculous, you're gonna have to win what 20, 21 games out of 25
It's
to win the
never
league.
yeah, but the seasons are never like that, guys. It's not like, oh, because we lost 2 games between now and December means we'll lose two games from January to May.
No,
It doesn't work like
but
that.
you haven't. No, but you haven't. What I'm saying is like you haven't got those lives anymore. Like ultimately, a defeat is like it's like a warning. It's like now you're on sudden death, bro. You can't even
No,
make
but
those mistakes.
I
Even
don't see- and here's-
even a draw is suicide, bro, for you. Man.
this is why I disagree, because to you it's like, oh, this is now sudden death. You don't have any more lives left. All it is, for me, the fact that there's still more of the season left than there has been played, right?
Yeah.
For the very simple fact of that, Liverpool losing 5 games this season is not miraculous.
Of course it is. 5
In the next 25,
What are you saying?
Yes.
4 more?
That's ridiculous.
yeah, Liverpool losing 20. No, as in losing 5 between now and the
So
end of the season.
So Liverpool are gonna lose 4 out of 25 games. That is a lot, bro.
It's very possible. Like, why are we going on?
No,
this-
Wait, guys. Can I ask my quick question? When you guys were ahead last time, like end of December, January, and I think what was it 8, and City caught you up. Was that 21 or was that 19? I can't remember.
It was 22,
This is where-
23.
Yeah, because I'm trying to remember when it was. Because no, I'm talking about Liverpool, because Liverpool were ahead as well, and City caught them up.
Yeah, we
But,
were 7 points. We were 7 points ahead, and City won 18 out of 19 games. That's miraculous.
Guys,
And Liverpool
yeah,
ended the
that's
season.
miraculous.
Liverpool ended the season on 97 points. So
That's
what I'm
more
saying
so-
is, those
that's
are the
more so
levels.
the
bro.
miracle. Yeah.
Last
I
question.
think,
Yeah,
I, think,
that's
I, think the
what I'm
word, I think the word miraculous, I think it throws up like, oh, this we've never seen anything like this before. So I wouldn't say it's like miraculous. But I
Let's
think,
not say that. We have seen this before, but I'd also say that's a bottle job.
I think it is. I think it is.
Where did apart from Peter, where did we all agree that Arsenal had bottled it?
Which one? The first title race that we bottled.
Yeah, I mean, because to me last year it was more of a Liverpool bottle job than Arsenal, so it's the first one.
The first one was Southampton at home.
Southampton
That
at home.
And
Brighton.
that was when
April, May, something.
It was late into the season. It was late into the season.
So
I think we
late.
went through the month of March with not winning.
It was late enough in the season where Arsenal had played enough games to then say that, okay, as long as they keep this form, the pressure is piling on them to win it, no? Which means that with Liverpool, you can't call it a bottle job at this stage in the season.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was April 21st. Arsenal drew 3-3 with Southampton.
It was back end.
I think they're definitely feeling increasing pressure because ultimately it's one of those seasons where you have to capitalize on City being not good enough. But I don't know if we can call this a bottle job on the 2nd of December.
They haven't even played everyone, Ernest.
Too early,
I-
man.
Haven't even played everyone yet. Do you know them ones? Like the semantics at the end of the day, like when you're looking at bottle, yeah, you could have a 5-point lead, 6-point lead in April, right? And then you've got to go Southampton, you might have to play Brighton at home, you might have to play Crystal Palace. Those are that I can understand the bottle. But if you still got to go to like, because I think
are they 9 above you?
say that again.
Are they 9 above you?
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't even looked at the
It's
table.
9, yeah, you're 9 points.
So
9
if
points.
So if we take into account that it's 3 games, it's 3 wins that Arsenal have to climb.
Yeah.
It's not impossible that between now and say March, Liverpool lose 3 games.
Yeah.
No, absolutely not.
It's not impossible.
And we by the way, we play Liverpool as well. We still got to go to Anfield at the end of the season.
Yeah.
Do you know
Yeah,
them
but-
ones? So like
it's a gap in it. It's a gap.
It's a gap,
And I
and
think-
I'll be looking at Liverpool and be like, okay, what
Would you-
happened?
would you say it's-
but the thing
you
is,
say
no,
it's
guys, football. This is football. Yeah, this is football. So, like for example, Liverpool can draw a game here or there. They can go to Goodison, for example, and draw because it's a derby. They could play an informed Fulham side or an informed Forest side at the time where they lost 1-0 at home to Forest, for goodness sake. Okay, and when you accumulate those points over time, like this is just the nature of the beast. The difference is that we are, thankfully, from a title challenge perspective, it's this early that this is happening. It's not, beating. One thing what I love about the weekend's game is that it's got people like an Adrian, for example, or even the neutral fan saying this title is done. There is no way anybody else catches Liverpool. I'm glad it's happened here, because let that pressure now come away from us. When you say we're 9 points behind you and we still got to play you, okay? So there's a 6-pointer there anyway, and it's not like you're gonna go. What would be what's more miraculous right now is that Liverpool do not lose a game between now and the end of the season. That would be quite astonishing, but you'll be head and shoulders above everyone else. You've been nothing. You're like 98% short. 2% short of 100%. Liverpool so far this season. They have been phenomenal, unbelievable. And listen, it can continue, no doubt about that. But as the way seasons work and the way footballs work, Liverpool are going to drop points. They're going to drop many points between now and March. Okay, we will be in a situation where the top three, Man City will be in the conversation still. There will be like a 7-point difference between the top three.
They won't though. Peter, Peter, my thing is this, right?
We haven't played everyone yet, bro. Like,
no, but I'm actually this today. I'm actually in this title race, realistically.
Of course they are. What the hell are we talking about here? Are they in?
Have you seen the state of them? And you think they're gonna muster the form to get a 12-point swing? Come on, bro.
No, Adrian.
Okay, wait, Adrian. Are Arsenal in the title race? Let me ask you that question.
No, absolutely, 100%. No,
wait. Okay, so what's the difference between Arsenal and Man City so far this season? What's the gap?
2 points.
It's
no, but bro, so you have to look at the context. You have to look at the like. I'm so sorry. You have to look at the state of that Man City squad. And we can't just will it into existence.
No. I totally understand you, bro. But if this was game week 23, I'm with you. It's game week 13. People are talking about context. People are not actually looking at. There's no context here. When you're 13 games in, there's no context to work from.
As far as I'm concerned, is this: if you do your job right, and if Liverpool, let's just say hypothetically, Liverpool get 90 points, right, and Arsenal get and Arsenal from this stage of the season where they are get 91, 92, it's miraculous. Do you know the pacing you would need to get? So my thing is this: it's not Liverpool. It's not Liverpool. It's not Liverpool will win the league. It's Liverpool should win the league from the cards that we've been dealt. I'm so sorry. If you do your job, and if you get 30 wins and you get 90 points, from how we've seen how City are fumbled, from how we've seen how Arsenal fumbled, if we do that and get those 90 points,
what if it's your turn next? Like City and Arsenal have had their fumbles. What if Liverpool have theirs?
They will. But can I add something into the spanner here as well? Liverpool are not a bad team. They're not here by luck.
No, of course they're not.
Liverpool,
no.
Liverpool have a top team that should be able to compete with City and Arsenal. So this isn't like a Leicester or when Aston Villa get in the positions and you're like, right, they're gonna hold on to it. And like, we're not expecting Liverpool to drop to a level where they not only lose 9 points, but it has to be more than 9 points, because then either Arsenal or City would have to gain that 9. Or
and also play each other though. We still play each other.
Oscar, it's not good to give a right Liverpool lose that game. But they shouldn't. You're at home. You're at home in the title round, and you shouldn't lose that game.
No, what I'm saying is Oscar's saying they don't have to win the game. I'm like, well, no, you don't know that yet.
Okay. As things stand, we don't know. Peter, matching is this as well.
What I'm saying is they've put themselves in a position where they can afford to drop a couple of they're not going to go unbeaten from now to the end of the season. Like you mentioned, the odd Fulham game, the odd, they could lose in the opposite fixture to City, even Chelsea. Even those 3 fixtures, it still doesn't make up the 9 points. So what I'm saying is they put themselves in a position where they can make mistakes and still be ahead. So for them to go the rest of the season where they continuously drop points and Arsenal continuously stay on their necks.
But that's the thing. It's not a big feat. It's not a big feat. I'm not saying City and Arsenal are going to win every game between now and the end of the season, and Liverpool are going to lose 3 games. What I'm saying is football is hilarious, and there's going to be slips and slides. Okay, and there will come a point. Okay, here newsflash, guys. There will come a point this season where Liverpool will not be top of the league table. Doesn't mean that they won't win the title, but there will come a point where this league gets yo-yo-y.
Maybe.
This league will get yo-yo-y very quickly, and there will be a time where Liverpool are not on top spot. Doesn't mean they won't win the league. Yeah,
I don't even.
No, it's just a word. It's just a word. It's making me laugh.
I don't even disagree with what you're saying. I just think we need to look at them and say, "Yo, you should not be letting this slip."
Absolutely not.
Game week 13.
I've never had the biggest confidence in this Liverpool side to be like, yeah, these are the Premier League champions. I still don't believe they're champions right now. But if they don't do it after being 9 points clear, yes, you bottled it.
Guys, let's first get to Christmas and then you can be bold. You've gone too early.
I get to know Christmas. If Liverpool don't win the league from this point, they've bottled it. Simple as.
You're being harsh, mate.
December the 2nd.
You're 9 points clear and 11 points clear of your rivals. I'm so sorry. What more of a golden invitation to the Premier League do you want? What more of an invitation do you want?
You don't have the right to win the Premier League in December.
No. It's not.
It's like you're 2-0 up on the 30th minute. Go win the game.
Go win the game.
Hey, David, say that one more time, man. That was poetic.
What did I say?
You don't have the right to win the Premier League in December.
There's too many games, bro.
David, you ain't got the right, but guess what? You could get left behind. And I think certain teams are getting left behind at the moment.
Which is true, but you don't need to bottle. Everyone bottles too harsh, man.
You can't win a league in December, but can you lose it in December?
You can lose the league in December, definitely, 100% you can.
Mate, there's too much football to play.
It's happened before. It happened before.
Do you know what? I think. Do you know what? I genuinely think though. I think probably people looking at it this way because it's not City that are second. Do you get what I'm saying? Because like if City were the team that were in second place, right? Say
it's a fair point.
No, but what I'm saying is, say the points gap is still the same, Ernest. Like, so say for example, you know how Arsenal have just had a little resurgence of late. We've won like 3 on the bounce, right? If City had won 3 on the bounce after the kind of the rut that Arsenal had in the beginning hand, right? I don't think people will be saying it's bottle, and I don't think people will be saying anything of that nature. If even with the gaps being what it is now, what is it? 9 points.
Of course, it's City not being around.
But City are still there.
I'm not gonna lie to you. This is where it's purely opinion. They're not around.
They're not around no more. They could be around.
If say Liverpool win the title, right? Say Liverpool win the title. In fact, no. Let me ask this. It's a better question. Who do Liverpool have to finish above to win the league this year? Which team is it? Arsenal or City?
Arsenal.
I think Arsenal will finish above City.
At the moment, Arsenal.
Okay. And you believe that to be for the season?
I believe that to be for the season. No, do you know what it is? Yeah? Do you remember when City had not won their 3rd or 4th? And someone, I think it was you or Oscar, asked, guys, is this a crisis? I said, absolutely yes. It's a crisis.
I said not yet.
Because what I am watching with my eyes, guys, I'm not going to lie. This is haram. This is real bad. I've seen Kyle Walker watch countless wingers walk past him. I've seen Gundogan. Man were telling me Gundogan is going to come back and he's going to show man what's really good. Is Jordan wearing the 45 coming back to Chicago? I said, guys, you people were guessing this guy because of 3 months of clutch goals. He is an old man. Szoboszlai, Trent, and
McAllister
were moving mad today. Real cardiovascular activities. These men were on the treadmill. These men were on the cross trainer. These men were doing the spin class, dunking on Rico Lewis, dunking on Phil Foden, dunking on Gundogan. Yeah, City need more than Rodri. City need more than Kevin De Bruyne. City need more than a simple trip to Dubai to be able to do a 180 on this. I'm not even gonna say that I don't rate Pep, but the levels to which I rate him, if they manage to finish second this season in this kind with the way they're playing now, guys, I'm not gonna lie, it's impossible. Arsenal are currently second place. as far as I'm concerned. Because guys, they're cutting through City like butter. When was City's last W?
It's been 7 games.
Brother,
guys. But Ernest, it's one thing to think City won't win the league. To think they will finish third, I think is absurd.
It's not impossible.
I think it's absurd.
Do you know why it's not impossible? Because we've seen this movie before. Laporte got it, and the gap between them and Liverpool was what? It was 99 points to 81.
Still finished second.
No,
they third.
But they finished second because you man were not around. No. Think about the gap I just said. What is 99 minus 81?
Liverpool won it with 99, was it?
Yes.
I'll tell you what, 81 is still bloody impressive. Okay, so
Pete, don't do this.
No. I'm just saying. On a side note, I didn't realize. I thought City was so bad. I thought they finished on like 60, 70 points. I didn't realize it was 81.
No. But regardless,
just 18 points behind.
That is insane. That's insane. And you see, for me, the way they're losing games, more teams are going to beat them. Like it's not done yet. Like when they
but I see Liverpool having that moment as well in the season where they're going to go through a rut.
100%.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, true. But is that rut mean that City will be back into second? I don't think so. I think Arsenal on top of City
going to be this bad.
But Ernest, sometimes what it takes, like if they draw once a month between now and the end of the season, right? And there's 2 defeats there.
If City were they would have not had concern.
They not had W.
Sorry, one at a time.
If City were simply just drawing, this would not be the concern. They're losing, guys.
But the thing is, Ernest, right? 2 draws and a defeat, 2 draws and a win, or 1 win and 1 defeat. You still get more points for the defeat that you had in that run.
But while we're watching football with our eyes.
Yeah, for sure.
But Ernest, don't you feel like it's a bit of a concentrated blip from City?
No, but that's my point. How do City do a 180? This is my question. How do City do a 180 from this and then turn all the draws and L's into 5 wins in a row?
I don't think it's that crazy.
I look at City's next 5 fixtures.
Okay, right? What's their next 5?
I'm looking at their next 5 fixtures: home to Forest, away to Palace, home to United, away to Villa, home to Everton, away to Leicester.
Those are not dodgy fixtures?
No. Who? Which one?
Brother.
No.
Which is the dodgy one?
But the thing is,
Forest and Man United not dodgy fixtures?
Guys, it's not the fixtures. It's Man City. It's not the fixtures. It's Manchester City.
No, but guys, we've not deep.
Yeah. And so what I'm saying is that City will come back to themselves. If we don't think City, if you don't think City will come back to themselves, then that's crazy. And the January window exists.
So the January window,
it exists.
No, guys, I don't think you guys understand how many players are not playing well.
They're not playing well.
There's a lot not playing well, but they can fix the problem.
Okay, you can't fix the problem in January. You can't fix the problem in January.
I'm not saying they'll fix it in January. I'm saying they will fix the problem. They can change their form around. This is one of the best teams in the country we've ever seen.
Guys, maybe I'm watching a different sport because
I'm with you. I'm with you.
City are playing, like the things I've noticed this season. City are playing well in the first half, and the chances that are being created by the opposition, they are cutting through them too easily.
Bro, teams are looking at City and they're licking their chops.
Who is licking their chops? Looking at City? Who?
Bro, this is the best time to play them.
But nobody's licking their lips. I'm sorry.
No. What I mean is, right? If you're gonna you have to play City at some point.
It feels like it's the best chance to get a result right now. That makes sense.
Absolutely, kick them while they're down.
Yeah, you tell that to the first team that loses to them. You say that to the first team that loses to them.
I'm a case in point. Because if this was City at full flight, I wouldn't come into the game saying it's must win. We need to blam them. This is a statement of intent. This is a wounded Manchester City, bro. Wounded.
Adrian, there was a period in the season where Arsenal were wounded, and it would have been nice to play them. The next 3 games, they start slapping teams crazy. Like, I don't think this is a
Arsenal
season-long
and
blip.
City are two different conversations, man. Arsenal and City.
It's an example of. Like, I'm never gonna find the exact example.
But we can't.
City,
We can't compare.
Okay,
We can't compare
before City went on this blip of Premier League games, they won 3 in a row before that. Like,
and
it's not like
you watch their performances.
I've seen Liverpool performances where they played just as bad.
Oh, you're not.
Bro, no, we never gave up 3 goals to Feyenoord, bro. This is.
Yeah,
this
I'm
is
saying, guys, they were
bad,
3-0 up and they
Yeah.
gave it away. This is not normal.
It's not.
They've not won. They've not won in the last 7 games. 7.
But you, man, yeah, but listen, we're not counting Tottenham in the League Cup. You threw Pusey on there instead of
No,
putting
yeah,
him hard.
do you know you have to count it, bro? Because he played Rico Lewis. He played Rico Lewis on the right wing.
I'm not including it. I'm not including that.
You got blamed by Sporting 4-1. You were up 3-0.
The manager himself said that was a freak result anyway. He said
You're up 3-0 and you drew 3-3 within 15 minutes. You're taking L's left, right, and centre. It's not
also,
normal.
Yeah, but Robinho, you're going on like you haven't watched the Premier League for 25 years. This is the thing I find quite astonishing from everybody here. It's like this is okay. It's wow, what City are going through is not something that they go through every single season. I get all of that, but I also understand what the Premier League is, and it's not one in December. Obviously, everybody knows that, but like we don't sit here and start putting money on that Liverpool are winning this league, and if they don't win it, they've bottled it. Crazy scenes.
No, that's not the conversation we're having here.
Different argument.
What do you mean? I said if Liverpool don't win the league, they haven't bottled it. That was the first argument.
No, but the argument is City's form, and like
what's wrong with City's form? I assumed we'd moved on from that because to me, you can't.
Yeah, you said City would finish third. I think that's crazy. I don't think they'll finish third.
Finishing third isn't wild when you finish second on 81 points. Arsenal will get more than 81 points. Arsenal will get more than 81 points.
Let's just chime in, yeah. City have come off a run of 4 years. They've won 4 straight Premier League titles. What we're looking at here is a team that just needs refreshing, and the Rodri injury has just exaggerated. We can keep it as simple as that. All this hyperbole, bro. This team just needs to be refreshed. And
when you say refreshed, what does that mean to you?
Well, okay, let me break it down for
you. In the Liverpool
game. Let me break it down for you, yeah. Where KDB's old, he's 35, 34. You've got
he's 34.
Oh, guys, 32. He's 91.
Let me show you the starting 11 that played against.
Let me finish my point.
They played Mateus Nunes at left wing. Philip Foden has not turned up to save his life. Rico Lewis played right wing. Ilkay Gundogan and Bernardo Silva played holding midfielder. Guys, are you telling me that this is a form thing? These guys are finished.
No, but also, I'm hearing reports that Pep Guardiola just decided I didn't want to play Edison this game for a technical reason.
Oh yeah. Let's not let that elephant out of the room. Yeah,
bro. I think there's tweaks in this team,
bro.
Where
did you see the mistake he made midweek? For the equalizing goal.
I don't know why they were so. There was no. What was it? 2-on-1. I
am dropping you, bro.
2-on-1.
Once I see that, if that was Raya or Sanchez, bro, you're dropping him, bro.
Oscar, to answer Sam's question,
for the biggest game of the season. Fair enough.
Oscar, to answer Sam Lewis's question, big up yourself, Sam. I don't think there'll be losses or draws in there for Liverpool either. But it's besides the point. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not predicting any of these. Like, I predict City will win their games and I predict Liverpool will win their games, but that's not how the Premier League works. You know what I'm saying? I can predict 5 wins in a row for both teams, and both teams might have a little chink in one of those games because of the quick turnaround this time around. There's a game every 3 days. You know what I'm saying? At some point, something's got to give. You're going to end up playing Simicast in one game, and he's probably not even there anymore. But like, you know what I mean? Like, you're going to end up playing somebody where it's like, it's not quite Andy Robertson. It's not quite Van Dijk. It's not quite, Curtis Jones with the form he's been on this season. There will be slips and slides because that is the Premier League. City and Liverpool will win 5 games in December, but I predict them
As I
to.
said, guys, we're in the Premier League. People talk too much, bro. Just play your games and win them, mate. That's what
For
I'm
me,
all about,
for me,
man.
my
It's only that simple.
the alarm for
People
me is just that
you're all
we've played
projected,
13.
Relax,
We've not
man.
even played like, you know, we're not even at Christmas. We haven't even played half the league teams yet. We are 13 games.
This
And,
is
you
why.
know,
This is why. Yeah. This is why I
And
get
they're not even
annoyed.
scaring for you, though.
Say that again.
This
Sorry.
13 games, 13 games, and you're 9 points behind.
Yeah,
That's
there's plenty of
creepy.
time to catch up. There's plenty of time to catch up. That's what it tells me.
Or-
You're more
or-
concerned if there's
or
less
it'll
time to
get
catch
worse.
up.
It'll get worse.
Of course. Yeah, there is
Hey,
that option
Adrian.
too. Yeah.
Adrian, this is why I put in the group chat. This could possibly be the 1920 season when you blitz the league, potentially. But let's
Potentially.
wait and see.
Well, guess what else can happen, David? They could finish third this season because it's a 3-horse title race.
As I said, let's wait and see.
I love it, Oscar.
Oscar has a
Let's put some money on them. Let's put some money on that.
As I said, let's wait and see. Me, you go and put your money. Me, I'm not putting my money, bro. Crisis of living, bro. Move, man.
the crisis.
Whoa. If I bet Peter that will aid me substantially in the cost of living. Bro. If you would have predicted, if you think Liverpool finishing third this season,
No, I didn't predict that. What I'm saying is the same way that David just said it could be a 1920
Also-
Liverpool season. The same way I think it could also.
hello, guys. Newsflash. Why are Chelsea out of this title race? Talk to me. Why?
Is that a serious question or not?
Who said that? Who said that?
We're
Well, the
talking
same-
Liverpool, we're talking City, we're talking Arsenal. Stay on topic. Chelsea will come later. Stay on topic.
No. I'm being genuine. If it's 13 games, if it's 13 games in the season,
They don't want none.
no, guys. Why are we preparing Chelsea now? We're 13 games in the season. Everyone can beat everyone. They've played some tough games too. They're on the same goal difference, the same points as Arsenal. Why are they not in the title race?
Wait. First of all, before anyone answers this question, because I need to
Why are they not?
let me challenge AD here. Do you believe they are?
I don't.
Thank you very much. Okay, that's cool. That's fine.
No.
You're waffling.
I don't need to answer that.
No. If you think City are in the title race and Chelsea are in the title race,
Do
because Chelsea
you
are
have
not
the
Chelsea are not
faith?
in the title race, guys.
Stop it.
Adrian, Chelsea
No,
are not in the
They're
title race.
saying, where's your faith, Adrian?
No.
Chelsea are not in the title
You
race.
told me City are in this title race, then Chelsea are in the
Yes.
title race. I'm so sorry.
No.
Then Chelsea are in the title race. How can you look at the two
Adrian.
teams and tell me City are ahead of Chelsea?
Because the difference between me and you, Adrian, right now, and I've noticed obviously, is that you're looking at the table.
I'm not looking at the table. I'm looking at the table. I'm looking at the depreciated squads. I'm looking at the.
You're
looking
you
at
cannot
what?
Tell me.
Hold
You
on, he's
cannot
looking at what? You're looking at what?
depreciating squad. You cannot tell me
Dude,
that
get out of
Chelsea, who you've watched for the last 5 years, you cannot tell me that all of a sudden they're in this conversation. They're playing.
No,
You know, let me ask you this, Adrian. In fact, let me ask you
Yeah.
this: who did Chelsea play on Thursday night?
I thought they beat Aston Villa on Sunday.
Who did they play? Who did they play on Thursday night?
They beat Aston Villa on Sunday. So what
They
does it
went
matter?
No,
Deutschland.
the point I'm saying
Deutschland.
is a team that's not even in the Europa League. You think they're going to go win the title?
They're the same points as you. They're the same points as them goal
This
difference as you.
is where me and you differ. You're looking at the table. I am not.
You're
No.
looking at the
I'm
Premier
telling you
League
the league is done, mate. But
Adrian,
the
stop
table.
waffling.
That's the
Stop
problem.
waffling, Adrian.
no. Don't think of this.
At least the argument Ernest made about Man City is he's looking at them and saying, "Look at what I'm seeing of City. This is unprecedented behavior." The difference I'm saying is that because and by the way, they're only 2 points behind Arsenal. So how good or how bad are Arsenal anyway, right? But what I'm and the thing is, there's too much focus looking on this table. I'm trying to make you lot aware that there's 13 games played, and we have looking at the sides that we've seen. We are loving what Chelsea are getting up to. They are being bloody impressive. Let's have it right. If you think on God's given earth that they're in the Premier League title race this year, you smoke Buju Banton.
No. Do I sincerely think Chelsea in the title race? No. But the point I'm making is,
Why don't you? Why don't you? It's important. Listen, it's a 5-mark question, and you've given me a 1-mark answer. Why are they not in the title race this year?
then let me land, like, because my point is this. I think City are out of it too. So my thing is this, right? If Chelsea, and have you seen them run in December, by the way?
Who's won? Chelsea.
Yeah.
Never
Focus on the top teams.
Some
Why are you
butchers.
talking about me?
Chelsea have Southampton away next, Tottenham away after that, Brentford at home, Everton away, Fulham at home, Ipswich away. Light work for them.
Okay. So
Light work for them. So what? That's doing the title race.
Is that your point? Yeah.
yeah, they are. As it stands, absolutely.
Let's move on, please. I've had enough of this.
We're talking Chelsea anyway. Oscar, Chelsea 3-0 winners against Aston Villa.
Chelsea next.
Why not?
Oh, I get it. Title race talks. Then I hear it, man. I hear it.
Yeah.
I hear it.
Yeah.
I hear it.
Come on, talk
Guys.
to me. I mean,
You know
Chelsea-
what? You know what? I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I don't like the way Oscar's ducking the Strally. You know, like I don't like it. I'm not gonna lie
What's Strally?
because this is somebody who's seen his team like win league titles. Now that they spend
Win Champions Leagues, by the way.
they spend the GDP of France on their squads. Man's talking about with little horse, brother. Listen, we need a little bit of spice. We need a little bit of spice.
Listen.
Guys, can I point something out, please? Can I point something out? Someone spelled impressive wrong.
Hey, just like David.
Why'd you do that to him? That could have been a private message. That's crazy.
Impressive. Man's moving like them yard man in Hausen.
Wait, did he spell it with an E? Was it
Right.
I don't know what I was doing.
He's moving.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Peace and uncle. Peace and uncle.
I'm like, look. What?
Not West.
A man can't win 1-2 games without everybody getting excited. Let Chelsea do their thing, man. We're all right. We're all right.
We're like, okay, joint points on Arsenal.
Before,
Third. Okay.
It can't just flip on the coin. You know what I mean? Beginning of the season, Jamie Carragher was on Sky Sports telling people, don't sign for Chelsea. They're not a proper football club. It's not a young and exciting project. First game of the season, I had Peter begging me to show him the positives. He couldn't see one positive in this squad. Now I'm supposed to be in a title race. Get out of here, guys. Let's just chill. Chelsea are winning games. We're looking good. I'm just happy that it's going the way it's going. But when I look at the games coming up, I'm like expecting wins. We got Southampton in midweek. Should be a win. We got Tottenham. You know, you never know how the games are.
That's a dub.
We normally beat them. So we should do it again. But I'm not.
I dare you to use the Tottenham, Oscar. I definitely dare you, man.
But I've looked that down in my head as if we draw, I'm not mad. Like I'm not mad at Maresca.
I'm a Chelsea fan.
Huh?
I'm mad.
Oscar, you had 9 men and won 4-1 or 5-1 over there.
That's fine. Okay, so for example, I don't know if I said this on the pod, but I've been saying it to some of my Chelsea fans, friends that are Chelsea fans. Yeah, from the games that had, we looked at the fixtures that were just coming up just before Leicester, and I said from now to the end of the year, I can see 2 games where Chelsea should potentially drop points, and by dropping points, I mean draw, because I think we should go unbeaten from now to the end of the year. And the 2 games I identified was Aston Villa and Spurs away, because I'm like Villa. You know, Villa are a decent side, good players, but they just didn't turn up on the weekend. So,
Oscar, what did I tell you about Villa after Champions League football? I've told you this already.
You did tell, you know, but you know, we were in Heidenheim Thursday night, man. It wasn't easy for us either.
You didn't.
You know what I mean?
None of those players that played were even on the squad on Sunday.
That's not true,
Guys,
man.
I don't think you guys
That's not
understand
true.
how crazy this is. Yeah, man. Cole Palmer is not in the squad for European.
He's not in the
football
squad.
game. You've got to understand what that means.
That's just for the group stage. He'll come in for the knockouts. Just
Fair
for the group
enough.
stage. Yeah. But yeah, Peter, Sancho pulled double duty. Sancho played in Europe and then started
Did he?
on the weekend. So yeah,
Well,
he's the only one. He's the only one that played.
What's his heart rate at now? I'm flipping
It
out.
was a completely different style. Hey, Pete, don't diss Sancho. You know, he's actually contributing to the team. Like he's putting up some good performances. Nothing crazy yet. Nothing that's made me feel like
No, he was
Wow.
right. Listen, Ten Hag was wrong. He was right. But yeah.
The assist before the assist.
yeah. This is like he's contributing to goals. He makes us a more creative team. I like having Sancho in the team. I'm not overwhelmingly sold that he is the left winger that we need to lock down for the next few years going forward. Because I think Chelsea need to be looking at a team that can challenge for the league next year and potentially try and win it either next year or the year after. That's the trajectory of where we should go under Enzo Maresca. And I don't know if Sancho is the winger for us. There are other positions in the team that I feel are locked down. For example, your Cole Palmer, Nicholas Jackson, Caicedo, those ones. But there are other positions that are up for grabs. Neto on the right hand side, him and Madueke, the left wing of Sancho, and if Chelsea want to go ahead in the summer and buy another left winger, as we do, there's options there. But moving on to the game on Sunday, the reason I was so gassed at the way we played is because we just have creative outlets on the pitch. Like we've got Enzo Fernandez and Cole Palmer doing what they're supposed to be doing. Enzo's finally like getting into the groove this season and looking like a player that's contributing. Unfortunately, this has all come after he's left his wife. So, make of that what you will. But if he's not going to play that deeper role where he's playing next to Caicedo and sweeping up, then he's further forward. He must contribute to goals and assists. If you're going to be in the final third, you have to be putting numbers on the board. And last week, goal and assist. This week, goal. So not to say that Enzo Fernandez is anywhere near living up to his price tag at the moment. He is performing better. And when it comes to a player like Caicedo and Enzo, nobody mentions Caicedo's price tag anymore. He's that good. Like Caicedo is, I think he's been the best midfielder in the league so far this season.
That's a great point.
Imperious.
Whoa.
I'm not saying nothing crazy. I'm not saying nothing crazy. Caicedo's been imperious. Like
I disagree, but it's a valid line of thinking. Like he ain't said that crazy.
Nobody's touching Gravenberch this year.
I mean,
have you watched Caicedo though? When he was head to head? Like,
have you watched Gravenberch?
When it was head to head though,
what does that mean?
I'm saying Caicedo's been great all season, and when they came toe to toe, yeah, I think he got the better of Gravenberch.
What does doing toe to toe mean?
What do you mean,
brother? If I play you once and you I get duppied, there's other games to go.
And Caicedo's been brilliant all season,
brother. Ryan Gravenberch is not a box-to-box defensive midfielder. Okay. He's balling out. He is balling out.
I would never tell you he's not. I would never tell you he's not.
No, well, let's not talk about the price tag because he's never going to live up to the price tag. A defensive midfielder, Caicedo, will never be worth 150 million. No way. But he's balling.
In the essence of the game, Ernest, I agree with you wholeheartedly because I don't believe in that. Like from a purist standpoint. But when I look at Chelsea Football Club, he's the first name on the team sheet. 100%. Before Cole Palmer.
100%.
Before Cole Palmer, before any of these guys.
Listen. Not to interrupt your monologue, but Caicedo's my guy. Me and Robin were there when a certain Solskjaer said 4 M's, and the club said no. That's my guy. That's my guy. I love Caicedo.
Oh,
I love Caicedo.
Did you say 4 million?
David, don't do this.
They don't do this.
Yeah, Solskjaer wanted him early.
United showed me who Caicedo was. I don't even know.
They refused to pay 4 million. Is what
Manchester United Football Club, the dumbest club in the world.
Was this under Woodward?
David, listen, David. You know, as much as Ineos are on the yellow card. You know, we're under a new regime. It's a new dispensation.
It's a new season.
That's on the Alicia Keys thing. It's a new day. What's the party people say? No, Oscar, go on.
Say hey. Yeah, what else happened in this game? Palmer got back to goal scoring form. Guys, that Palmer goal was dirty. He I don't know, he makes me, what's the word?
Listen, he makes me.
No, because you make me want to do, man.
I'll keep it a stack. Palmer hasn't been effective for like the last 5 games in the league. He's kind of drifted in and out of games. Had some nice moments because he's a good player. He's a top player, so he does the odd good pass, the good creative move. But in terms of like effective in the final third, which is what he did so much last season, he dipped off. He dipped off for a while against Arsenal, Liverpool, United. We didn't really see this guy turn up, and people were throwing them big game allegations on him. And it's like, okay, cool. Even if you're not performing in the big games, turn up in the small games and get me 3 points. You know what I mean? So for him to get back on the score sheet this week was excellent. Got a goal and an assist. Big up him. Also, Jackson coming in with the goals. He's performing at a better rate than he was in terms of finishing in front of goal. He's got, I think, the best shot conversion rate in the league this season, Nicholas Jackson. So, yeah, man, I'm happy. The team is flourishing. And Maresca
that sounds like a title challenging team still.
Hey, man, whatever you think. Is that what you think?
That sounds like that sounds like plaudits that man would give to like.
So stop making Peter angry. Stop making him angry.
The reason Chelsea will not challenge for the title is simply this: our defense is not good enough, and our goalkeeper is most certainly not good.
Yep, that's right there.
So let me just put that in a little bow now, just in case you wanted to know the reasons.
The keeper,
and we just got an injury to Wesley Fofana in this game. He got subbed off, and apparently he's going to be out for like 4 to 5 weeks. So he's missing basically the entire winter period.
Oscar, you got the eye on him, yeah? What is he? What's he saying? Because I'm not really a fan of what he's done at Chelsea so far. So talk to me.
I'm gonna give man a year because
when did he join?
He joined like 2 years ago, but he's been injured.
You don't want an answer to that question. 70 million British pounds.
Some say 80, but I only said 70. So I think when it comes to Fofana, like the guy is working through a very serious injury. So I'm just allowing him. But I don't think he's been good. I'm gonna be clear. I think a lot of the times he's made a lot of mistakes. Levi Colwell is obviously very young and inexperienced, so he too is also making mistakes, but he's been the much better of the two.
Yeah. But this one thing about Chelsea, you need men in your back line.
Oh, first of all, David, men.
You need men.
They've not had a man since Thiago Silva.
You've not. Because obviously these guys are young, yeah.
No, Oscar Silva was a man, blood. That's a guy who's seen it.
He was a man, but he was a 39-year-old man.
He's seen it. He's seen it all. Let me tell you.
Last season, like a big part of our errors leading to goals came from him because he
did it. Fair enough. But then he's not supposed to be defending. He's supposed to be there marshalling the defense.
Yeah.
He gets the others to do the work, but he will tell you where to go.
How come Peters just allow man to just get away with marshalling? What is man? Is he a sheriff?
Ernest, let me tell you something right now.
Is he defensive? That's the steward, you know. That's a Thiago Silva SIA badge.
I said he's a project manager.
That's why they're breaking the backs in the rain with hot coffee.
Brother, literally, he doesn't move. He just stands by the penalty area with a cup of coffee in hand.
I'm not gonna lie,
just barking at the defenders.
When Thiago Silva came to the league at 36, I said, he's 36.
And he was good. I couldn't believe he was good.
He was so good. I thought he was
good because at the end of the day, when you're him. He's him. You know what I'm saying? Like there's some players in this football world, in this game, that have the pedigree. The guy's got the pedigree chums, blood. Are you crazy? He's seen it all.
Yeah, Chelsea, all you need to do is sort out your goals. Stop having 5 goalkeepers at the club. Find your one serious guy and get rid of the garbage.
I promise you, if we had one good goalkeeper, I wouldn't care how many reserves we had. I wouldn't care. It's the fact that we don't have one that's good.
The problem the problem is what you have, is you have 5. When one goes off form, you're just get your one. Just
Oscar,
find
what goalkeeper would you buy in January if you could?
Do you know what? The goalkeeper market? I don't even know. Pete, do you
remember there?
When you came to the house, he walked in. Peter walked in on me watching YouTube. He said, "What are you watching?" I said, "I'm watching FM top 10 goalkeeper." I was literally watching someone did a review of the best Wonder Kid goalkeepers on FM the last year, the 23 one. So I was like, there's got to be someone out there that I haven't seen. Because this keeper,
Oscar doesn't play Football Manager. Let's have this right. Oscar doesn't play Football Manager. So the fact that he's scouting via Football Manager just to see what is there. Who
else is there to trust other than Football Manager scouts?
Oh, there's nothing. There's no one.
So I was literally going through saying, who do they predict is going to be the one? Yeah, and there was a couple keepers in there from the French league. I was like, guys looked all right. What's my man's name? It's like Chevrolet or something. He plays in Ligue 1. 23-year-old keeper. What's his name?
For who? What club?
Man said the vehicle.
No, it's not. It's like
That's a thing.
I'm gonna find it.
What? Where's
Albert Lafont?
Well, I was gonna say, where's Albert Lafont, man? Where's he
the bald
actually?
guy.
Where's he playing? Where's he playing his football? Is he still to lose?
That's a top 10.
Fiorentina. I don't know.
Why don't you get a little rundown of it?
Unemployed video.
No, but big man thing. How do you scout goalkeepers? Do you think I'm watching the games? Like, come on. Yeah, but
Listen, Oscar, you should just buy like Donnarumma and call it a day. That's the next best goalkeeper in the world.
Fair shout, you know.
I'm not gonna lie.
Goalkeeper in the world.
I'm not gonna lie. You see them man there? Overrated. Donnarumma.
He will do better than Sanchez. A lot better.
The problem with Donnarumma,
Sanchez, to be fair.
What the problem with Donnarumma was leaving Milan to go to PSG has been. He's obviously not all right there.
Howler, big howler.
Yeah, he's not all right in there. He's just not all right there.
The
cost should have been the next Buffon by far.
The cost that would incur on us is a bit crazy. How much did you get him out of there for?
Probably 100 million.
Yeah. Come on, we can't really be doing that.
Yeah.
We can't really be doing that.
But I don't know how old
we're
he
the kind of club that splashes money on players. So I think when it comes to look, we're gonna stick with Sanchez for the rest of the year. I personally would like to see us stick with Fofana and Colwill so that they can just grow as young centre backs together, build that partnership, and we're gonna play through the rough times. And then when we're ready to challenge, that can be the centre back partnership that does it. When they're like 25, 26.
I can't lie.
Oscar.
He's 25 though.
Who?
Donnarumma's 25. Yeah, he's young.
I'm purchasing,
10 years, bro. You got 15 years even. You got 10 years from him, man.
You know, it's crazy. He's been playing for like 10 years. Flipping it.
I know. He's played forever. He's played forever.
What was that?
If
Sanchez as well, isn't it? Exaggeration.
Endo says, Oscar, if Sanchez makes a mistake that costs you a game, surely you got to get onto Maresca. He's persistent with him, even though everyone knows he's trash. Yes, this is true, but our second goalkeeper is Jorgensen. He looks good in Europa Conference League games, but Europa Conference League is not the Premier League. So if he's seeing in training that this other is just as bad as Sanchez, or just like you can change your goalkeeper and the second one makes mistakes too. So it's like I remember one time we were interchanging between Kepa and Willy Caballero, and it's like they're both bad. Like, what are you doing? It don't make sense. Chelsea needs to go out in January and buy a keeper if they're serious. We're not
Mike Magnon. Maybe get like a Mike.
Yeah, I was thinking. Now. Yeah, a Magnon.
Yeah. Baraka's saying is Fofana out for an hamstring injury? Yeah, that's about 4 weeks or 5 weeks out.
I have two questions for you, Oscar, then we can move on.
Yeah.
Number one, your captain, he's gone out again for another injury. Do you actually give him another chance, or are you done with him? And my second question is projection wise, where do you think Chelsea finish this season?
For Reece James, his contract is Chelsea Football Club. He earns $250K a week. So what am I gonna do?
How much? No. You have to look at the books. You have to look at that book. That's a million a month.
The $250K a week means he can't even be feasibly sold. Like he's not going anywhere that's going to pay him less.
Hey, and listen, I've got another point to add on to that.
On the Winston Bogart team, taking a piss.
Hey, hold on. The Chancellor's asking for extra NI from Chelsea Football Club as well. So
the Chancellor what?
He's asking for extra NI from your employer. So it's going to cost them even more. So you might need to.
Oh, come on, mate. Come on, mate. Might
need to terminate the contract.
That's going on club wide. Yeah, that's going on. Everyone's got that. Everyone has to
I know, but he's not playing. He's always injured, mate. So I can't.
Hang on. What is club wide?
The national insurance tax by the government is for every business.
Every business, isn't it?
Oh, right. Okay. I thought you meant specifically Chelsea. I was like, what the hell's going on there?
No. I meant like every club has to. I said club wide, which doesn't make sense. But I meant like every club has to deal with it, not just Chelsea.
I'm with you.
And then Murad said, and this is why I petitioned for leave the football before the football leaves you. Reece James should be nominated for that award. Look, I always got time for Reece, man. I'm never giving up on Reece. But I have tempered my expectations. Believing that he's going to become the best right back in the world.
Give up, man. Give up, man.
Give up.
Nah, man. Nah, I can't give it up. I can't. He won me a Champions League at 21. I can't give it up. I can't give it up.
You're one of the man that will invite your ex to the wedding because she bought you a kebab in like year 6.
Wow.
Nah, guys. 20 minutes ago, Alice said I couldn't compare City to Arsenal, but he's compared Reece James to inviting your ex to a wedding.
Reece James didn't do anything on his own.
That's funny. I can't lie. That's funny.
If anything, you should give Kai Havertz more credit and Timo Werner and them man more.
I lie? Yeah, oh yeah.
Reece James.
Like, you looked down Sterling that day, though. You looked down Sterling that day, though.
Calm down, man. Brother. The guy is 20. The heir to the James legacy is his sister. Currently.
She chose two, man.
Listen, let's calm down on the Reece James. Brother, the man don't even have his UCL medal. It got robbed.
Firstly, you're telling me calm down. What have I said that's high?
Brother,
he's injured.
Brother, the guy said he won me the UCL at 21.
Yeah.
Brother, so did Ryan Bertrand. Yeah. I ain't making any noise about him. He's a Southampton legend and won you the flip Champions League. Let's call him. Bro, Reece James needs to go to flipping Club Live in Miami and crash out. Because his career is done. You can't give me, brother. No, Pete. What's the shortest month in the football calendar in the Prem? Are we talking one of the international break months? So we're talking October. We're talking November. Man can't give me half of November. Let's get him out. Yeah.
Hey, you see, once this contract's done, yeah. He has to go. If he wants to stay, yeah, he needs to go on that. He needs to go on that Ledley King contract. Pay as you pay. There you go.
Our man said it's not even a sim only, it's a straight pay as you go.
That's a Paralympic settings.
What's better than Ledley King on the pay to play?
No, this is how I know Oscar's a secret Man United fan. You're the type of person that will keep extending Luke Shaw's injury. Hey, you see Luke Shaw too far?
No, I wouldn't.
No, Reece James currently is a liability to Chelsea Football Club. He does not play. He actually does not play. Get him out. Get him out.
Guys, you've inspired me. You've inspired me to go even harder. Reece will be back. Yeah? And when he's back, he'll be playing right back for Chelsea. And you'll all eat your words. Don't ever compare
for one game. Again. For one game.
Don't compare to Luke Shaw again. When was the last time Reece James played a full season?
What? This season? Where are we going?
A full season?
Oh, I thought you said a full game.
Oh yeah.
A full season. The year we won the Champions League, I think he played 34 games.
2021.
We couldn't go to games.
Wait. I said, I'm convinced Oscar fancy. I haven't even gone that crazy on Reece James.
Hey, Pete. I was again because the man that weren't about.
Brother.
Hey, man. Hey, look, the trophies were real that year. That's what I'll say.
Man, 10,000 supporters watched the Champions League final in Porto.
Listen, that's facts. That's facts.
There was seats between fans. Like
That's
every
facts.
fan had a seat either side.
I've seen you that are bigger, you know.
All right.
Oh my god! Right, Oscar, does anyone have anything to say on Aston Villa? Are we leaving
He
them?
spoke about James. He got injured 2 weeks ago. Why are we here?
Because I had to mention him. It got said. You said weeks, and then it came out and they said he's gone until what? End of the year.
We spoke about this last week.
Robert, he put out a stanza, a paragraph.
He did this week. He actually did, yeah.
Insta. And man were telling me, it's short. It's not short when you're putting out.
You're putting out.
Look, guys, he wished everybody happy holidays. So I'm disappointed, but I'll be back.
Okay, guys, I'll say it again. Aston Villa.
Nothing.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. We need to talk about Emery still.
Just want to say they're 12th in the league right now. I just want to say that.
Yeah.
Where are they in the Champions League?
There's
They're in the top 8, I think, or they just dropped out.
That's all that matters, guys. That's all that matters.
guys, this is the classic.
Or they dropped out. That's what I'm just double checking.
By the way, I learned something today about first of all, the P9. I learned something today in the Champions League draw that we are getting it like the World Cup, where we're going to get the whole bracket in the last 16. Was anybody aware of this? There's no one.
What do you mean the whole bracket?
As in, so when the last 16 is drawn, you
will know your whole route.
You will know your whole route to the final on both sides. So it'll be like a thing. Yeah, I learned that today.
Man, that kind of sucks, man. I don't like that.
Yeah, no, I don't like that.
I guess it's because of the shortness of time. I don't know.
I don't give a damn. But on Aston Villa, this is a classic case of you're not ready, man, for Champions League and Premier League, mate.
You're not ready for both.
You're not ready. You don't have the capacity, bro. It's simple as that.
You ain't got the facilities for that.
You ain't got the facilities, man.
They have not got the facilities.
It's simple.
Person, I know I have talent.
Random. Yeah, if you think Aston Villa are gonna get away with this blood, can I tell you what their last 4 results were in the Premier League?
Hit us, man.
Let's go 5. Let's go last 5 results. So Chelsea 3-0 spankage, right? They drew 2-2 at home to Crystal Palace.
Wow.
They lost 2-0 at Anfield. This is the one that everyone seems to have ducked and dived, including me. They lost 4-1 to Tottenham Hotspur and drew 1-1 at home to Bournemouth. That's their last 5. That's their last 5 in the league.
In between going away to Europe,
Should we just leave that one for now? Yeah,
they don't have the capacity, bro. We know. We
can come back to it later because we can get back to
it. The John Duran talks have gone quiet as of
Who remembers?
I was a fan too. But I noticed it as well. So I was like, oh, okay.
So
it was a long term. It was a long term.
But you, man, you see, like, I'm not like, you know why this Villa thing isn't a surprise at all? And I don't know if they were impacted by FFP, right? But if you're going into a Champions League season where you're playing Champions League and you're playing football, you say Amadou Onana, perfect. But then you let go of Douglas Luiz, so it's like, whoa, have you really upgraded? Maybe marginally, because you might say Onana's the better player. But then, bro, if you sign Cameron Archer to then sell him to Southampton at a profit, and if you then bring me Ross Barkley and Jaden Philogene for a Champions League campaign, what are you man even on in the first place?
Okay.
Like,
look who they bought, by the way. He was part of their academy, that Philogene guy.
Yeah, they
bought him back.
So then you sit there and you look to yourself, well, have they even improved that first 11, but have they even improved that squad to go again in the Champions League? For me personally, I said at the time, I feel like that window went under the radar. I think it was a poor window. I don't think that's how you improve or bolster your squad for a Champions League. I genuinely don't.
Yeah, Adrian, in simple terms, they don't have the capacity, bro. We don't need to. There's no need to add on. They don't have.
It was FFP. FFP's after them because they couldn't even spend their money.
You say that. Do you know how much money they spent in the window, AD? I want you to hazard a guess. I love that term. I want you to hazard a guess.
It was pretty high.
Because when he said
I think he said 160.
Yeah,
they spent over 100.
In euros, it was 200 million.
Come off it, man. Stop it.
My Peter, can you go through the list?
Oh, let's get deep into it.
Onana was 50 million.
The highest transfer. This is in euros, based on transfer marked in euros. Amadou Onana was 59.35 million.
Money 60. No, that's money well spent. He's good, man.
No, he's not. Ian Matson. Did I start?
12.
You know, it doesn't. No, Peter's been saying this for a while. So
did I start?
Hold on.
No, because I was trying to tell man, guys, let's temper our excitement on Onana. Is he just big and black? Pause.
Guys. I always say, I always say, careful when you're buying from relegation teams, bro. You get what you paid for.
Can I just say this? Yeah, as much as a football club, let me dive into this.
What you paid for?
let me dive into this, David. When we discuss a club like Everton and how awful of a football club, an institution, a constituency, a structure,
A diocese,
a facility,
Organization.
a PLC, an LTD, right? They are the worst in English football. And they got 50 million quid from Aston Villa for him. We need to keep our eyes on Aston Villa. Watch it. Let me continue this transfer market that they had. Do you know how much money Chelsea got for Ian Maatson from Aston Villa?
It was high.
Right there.
It was high.
In euros, according to Transfermarkt, it was 44.5 million quid.
That's more than Cole Palmer, by the way.
More than they paid for Cole Palmer. I want that out there.
But Matson's a good player, though. I don't know why he's struggling over there.
Is that right? Is he a good player then? Yeah. Let's have a look. Let's continue.
He doesn't even start, bro.
Sheffield United, guys, you feel up muscle. Sheffield United went down last season because I don't know.
Rightly so.
I don't know championship clubs that can get 16 million euros from a Premier League side. In which planet?
Guys, you get what you paid for. You get what you paid for.
They paid 17, just under 17 million for Cameron Archer.
You get what you paid for.
We've just spoken. Wait there, AD, one more, AD, one more. Because they still paid another 16 million for a championship player, a player that they had in their academy and sold. So you spent all this money building up a player like Philogene. Hull City took 16 million quid out of that.
Go back to Cameron Archer, yeah? You see how he's in the arrivals? Go down to the departures. Just go down to the departures.
No. We're not doing that, my friend. We're not doing that, my friend. Because my question is, no, because it's about how you spend.
No, guys, newsflash. Cameron Archer came to Southampton.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. How much did he go for?
Wait, what's that got to do with Villa? Why are Villa in that?
Because Villa bought him at the same time. So Villa
bought him to sell him for like a £3 million flip.
They bought him and sold him in the same window.
Yeah, because he came from the academy.
You're not allowed to do that.
Apparently, he came from their academy.
Anyway, as I said, you're making my whole point. They don't have the capacity, bro. You're not buying from the championship.
Guys, do you know who Benachea is? Do you know who Enzo Benachea is?
Some random Argentinian. I never heard of him before, but some random Argentinian midfielder.
Played for Juventus. Juventus got 8 million euros for that kid. Lewis Dobbin. Oh my god.
Oh, another Everton.
so Everton this season, right? And it's funny how the numbers look because they paid 11.8 million for him and paid 59.35 for him. They spent literally about 90 million. Sorry, not 90. What am I talking about? They spent nearly 80 million quid on Everton players.
Peter, do you remember the farce? Everton, I completely forgot about this. Everton and Villa were swapping players back and forth to circumvent FFP. Because do you remember Villa gave them Tim Eric Bunham. It's a mess.
Oh my god!
All right, guys. Can we move on to the 3-point collectors,
Do
please?
you have any more? Any more names?
It depends. Take your pick. I mean, I think Ross Barkley's their player of the season. To be fair,
Ross
and Samuel Illing Jr. from Juventus. Juventus took another 14 million out of their pocket. 25 million quid went to these lot. 30 million quid nearly went to Juventus from Villa. Anyway,
can we talk Arsenal, Man United, please?
5-star performances from Arsenal this week. Yeah, how about that, people? Do you know what my highlight of the week is? Because I didn't get to say mine. Can I tell you what my highlight of the week is, David?
Okay, go on.
Jorginho started 3 games this week. I just want to leave that one there for all of you lot. I want to leave that there. I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to park it there. Because Ernest knows who I've been calling for to change this midfield.
Yeah.
And as much as the hype and the light should be rightly on Martin Odegaard, as much as it should definitely be on Martin Odegaard, let me tell you something. What is happening? How is the ball getting to Martin Odegaard? No one's asking those questions. No one's asking those questions.
No. I've been told that £100 million worth of midfielder
Oh well, you know my thoughts
Ooh.
have been on
That's
him.
what I've been told.
By the way, he was tremendous on Sunday. I'll give him his first Saturday.
I'm not going to say he wasn't. What
He
my
was
point
tremendous on
is,
Saturday.
well, my point is, 100 million British pounds can buy Kilburn. Yeah. So
Quite over.
So
And it's our buddy left
you
over.
know, even if it can't get you Kilburn, it can get you the Marriott.
SK can get you SK, man. He'll get
Western it can get you just those blocks.
Just the South Kilburn blocks, bro.
He's web though.
Hey, brother, listen. All I know is I've been tooting the same horn since my man came in.
Yeah,
Basmati, good player. Good player.
Jasmine.
But Jasmine. You know what you call the Jasmine perfume, right?
Hey, don't disrespect Pilau like that, brother. You mad?
Yeah. You see Tilda? You golden fella? You see Tilda?
Bro, is that Tesco value in it, ain't it?
Hey, I'm not even gonna sit here and lie, yeah. Since I tasted golden fella, I ain't been back since.
Oh, for real.
I ain't been back since.
Yeah? I got some Lidl joint. I don't know what that makes.
You see Lidl, yeah? When it comes to quality control, they're serious, you know.
Listen,
when it comes to that QC, they're brown. Yeah.
When it comes to budgeting, mate, it's
what I'm gonna say. You see, Basmati, I ain't got a problem with the brother, except for the fact that man talk like he is doing everything you want your six to do. To me, he's a good defensive six. Shout out to the man there. But when we talk about real jugging, Stringer Bell, Avon Barksdale, when we talk about Michael Corleone, when we talk about Frank Lucas moving bricks across the border,
talk about him.
My boy George with the Enio. I've been trying to tell man since he touched Angleterre, since he touched the land of the Ing, yeah. This brother has been top 5 CMs in the Prem. He is. I'm trying to tell the man them. I said, don't watch when he went to Wembley and he got touched by Son. Don't watch that. Don't watch that. That's a real midfielder. This is the best. This is the best Jorginho I've seen. You see one thing about Arteta. I'll give him one thing. Outside of Sterling, he's made them Chelsea boys look good. I'll give him that one.
I love that. Talk, Ernst. Talk, man.
Look good because again, Killer Kai, not my cup of tea.
Come on.
He is better.
You see it now.
It has been at the Chelsea. Yeah. Now a Chelsea man will tell me that obviously, oh, what's he want? I said, all right, cool, I hear it. But when we talk about real balling on a Jim Jones thing, I can't even catch. Jorginho and Kai Havertz are playing better. There's a little bit more. You know when Gordon Ramsay looks at the chefs in Hell's Kitchen, and he's like raw. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to stop you in your tracks right there.
Don't you dare! No. This isn't the week. This is not the week. It's not the week.
Yeah, it is the week. It's the flipping week.
He scored in midweek in the Champions League, and he scored again on the weekend.
It's the week. I'm gonna stop you right there. First of all, Jorginho, excellent couple of performances, but 3 games this season. Let's not put the cart.
Are you serious?
Right?
Are you all right? No.
Did I lie?
Are you well? Are you well?
Did I lie? I told you
when he signed in 2023.
Oscar, you know Peter likes to tussle, but you like to on. Focus on the task. What is the point you're making?
You
Oscar's having a frigging laugh. That's what he's doing. He's going on like he didn't join us in 2023 in January when we were in dire straits in the midfield, and he didn't come here and clean up the mess that Thomas Partey left in 2023, right? And then again at the rescue in 2023-4 season. We're gonna now in the 24-25 season, and what's he doing again? When there's not one forward, when it hits the fan, then you when there's not one forward pass being made in 6 games. Who does Arteta call, bruv? He gives him that one bell. So listen, I know what you can do for me. Let's go again. Normal service has resumed at Arsenal. And if you don't think it has, you are bluffing. Because
when we start talking about Arsenal, trust me, I'm ready to jump on that bandwagon because normal service has resumed at Arsenal. Don't get into for a second.
Let's be very clear.
Arsenal are a serious problem, but Jorginho would have it's a way better from Arsenal than they were at Chelsea. I still don't see it. Jorginho doesn't really.
Jorginho has never made Chelsea look the way. Jorginho has never made Chelsea look the way he made.
I wish I had that.
Jorginho has never made Chelsea look like the way he's made Arsenal.
That's not the point. It's different teams, different structure. I'm not saying that they never had good performances at Chelsea. I'm just saying from the pure eye test, the ocular assessment.
Yeah,
I'm saying what I see with my eyes, bruv. You know the thing that did it for me when Jorginho went to St. James's Park end of the season. I said, okay, he's not playing about. Do you know what I mean? I can't even lie. His link-up plays better. I think the positions that he picks up in the final third are a lot more, like he covers a lot more ground. Do you know what I mean? And I think he links up with the attackers better. I don't think it's perfect, but it's better football than what we saw at Chelsea. That's what I can say.
I don't think it's good. I don't think it's good.
Saying it's not good is disingenuous.
No, I genuinely
you don't think it's good?
I genuinely think if Arsenal went in the summer just passed and bought a serious number 9, they would be like we wouldn't be where we are.
No, you're having a different conversation to me, Oscar.
It's a good point, though.
I'm not saying that. Listen, one thing you're not gonna get out of me is for me to say Kai Havertz is a good number 9. I'm never gonna say that. But the point I'm making is that ultimately, for what Arteta needs, you can clearly see that Chelsea trying to force the false 9 thing when he was there didn't work. Yeah? There were things he was trying, it just for whatever reason, whether it was his fault or a structural issue or not, it just wasn't working. It is much better at Arsenal. I'm not saying he's better than Isak. I'm not saying he's better than any number 9 that's worth their salt as far as a goal scoring forward, because he's not that. For me, Kai Havertz is not worth 65 million because you don't pay your striker to do the foreplay thing. But my point is, for what Arteta clearly doesn't want to go for a number 9.
Even if you did, Ernest, it's not what Kai Havertz is giving you.
So what's he not doing? And the thing is, I'm trying to not make this conversation about Kai Havertz because we haven't even got into Arsenal proper.
That's true.
So I'm saying, what for a false 9 are you not seeing?
So at the bottom here it says 5-star performances from Arsenal. I don't think Kai Havertz is one of the people that's making them tick. I'm seeing
Jesus of Nazareth. Are you serious, brother?
Yeah.
Wow.
You're not watching us. You're not watching us.
Yeah.
You're not watching us.
He's really not. He didn't even start the Forest game when you snapped him. He didn't even start that game.
5-star because we won 5. You know, we scored 5 in Lisbon and 5 at London Stadium. Do you remember that? So Champions League and Premier League.
Did you not slap Forest on that as well?
Oh yeah.
And Havertz didn't start that game.
Oh, sorry. Havertz started the other 2 games.
That's true. But I'm saying what I'm seeing from Arsenal, the stuff you're saying about Jorginho, I don't even disagree with. Like the stuff you're saying about Jorginho coming into the team and changing the way you play, being the fact that Havertz is even scoring passes when the ball comes into him quicker than Rice would, bro. I'm seeing that when it comes to Havertz,
he's scoring again.
He's running around, bro. Like I'm sorry, like it's not.
You're not watching our games.
I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed.
Did you watch either game? Did you watch either of those games?
I watched the first half of the Arsenal game where you lot. The West Ham game where you lot slapped, and then I didn't see the Sporting game.
What I would caveat with this this performance will be if you come to the London Stadium with a midfield, you're gonna smoke. This is since West Ham have moved to the London Stadium, come with a midfield. The pitch is too big for them. They don't have the capacity. They don't have it. How many times are we going to empty the stadium?
That's crazy.
No,
but
I'm just saying. But it was a great performance. what was I gonna say? Corners, obviously Gabriel doing his thing.
Bro, David, we were singing Gabriel's song before the corner kick was taken. That's how we knew. We just knew he was gonna score. And the fact that not one West Ham player tracked the run.
It's a joke.
It was just
you lot set pieces is a flipping joke.
You'll fall in love. I know you will. Go ahead, David. Carry on.
Who else? Who scored? Odegaard with a penalty. I don't know why Saka didn't take that penalty, but it is what it is. I would say the last penalty.
Do you know what? It's to welcome back the captain, man. You know what I'm saying? We've missed you, bro. Like we missed you. Like we were nothing without you. You've come back.
That's fine.
You know what I'm saying? And just like when Martin Odegaard gave Saka that penalty once upon a time, yeah, he's returned the favor. It was like you know what I'm saying? Like
I heard that.
Listen.
Who scored the third? It was Havertz, innit?
Havertz scored a lovely one, a lovely ball from Trossard over the top. I don't know what Kilman was thinking, but you know, committed. And then Havertz.
Apart from that, and then what is it? I would say the penalty we got, the last one just before half time, was a bit suspect for me.
The head?
Yeah,
what you mean
the head? The Fabianski, yeah. It was a bit. But anyway, we take it as it comes.
We'll take it.
But one thing we need to do is concentrate on our defending, bro. I think
yes. The Wan-Bissaka was nasty.
Yeah, it was
a
fantastic.
lovely ball.
Oh.
So,
speaking of which, by the way, we didn't mention it, but Salah's pass
come on.
Anyway,
Peter, did you see Trent's pass to Salah?
Oh, come on.
Do I remember?
He pinged it. Yeah, those were great. Yeah.
Anyway, carry on.
Yeah, I think that I was disappointed with the 2 goals conceded. Is a bit. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Mikel was, bro. There was images of him on the screen, and he was spitting, literally and figuratively. He was fuming at 4-2. He was fuming at 4-2 because you could see the wind was blowing the other way for him.
I know, and that's why that last penalty was a bit. It took the cells out of West Ham. It was
a sting, yeah.
Yeah, it took the sting out. But yeah, apart from that, I ain't got no complaints, bro.
By the way,
David, Robin, 1 second, David.
Yeah.
David.
What?
Just remember what we looked like a month ago. Just remember what we look like. What I'm saying is, I need you to drink Forest in. I need you to drink Sporting in, and I need you to drink West Ham in, guys.
My problem is
not to over egg the pudding. Not to over egg the pudding.
You're drinking, you know, that's a bit mad.
It's a lot of men. But listen, not to over egg the pudding. But guys, Arsenal are back, man.
No, hold on.
And no, I'm not holding. Wait there. And on Wednesday night. I don't think everyone listen. Amarin's season over there, and Ernest. Maybe Ernest might know. I don't know. You guys have no idea what you're in for on Wednesday night. You have no idea what you're in for on Wednesday night. Let me tell you, United are gonna get you. Because one thing I loved about the week, it's at the Emirati. Let me tell you something. Yeah, the fact that United gave Everton a 4-0 win is just what the doctor ordered for us. Because if United think they can come with their shoulders and chest up after a Bode Glimt and an Everton win, yeah, they are going to get touched on Wednesday. I don't think you man understand. I don't think you do.
You're moving like that, shaking that beam. It's a false stick, brother. It's a false.
No, Ernest, with all due respect.
No, wait. Are you telling me?
Listen,
I'm about to say. I was like, I don't think a lot of people are.
I'm telling Man United fans now. No. See, no. You guys think you're going to come and maybe it might be a 2-1 Arsenal win. No. I don't think you understand. You see what Chelsea got last season at the Emirates?
No, I know. Like,
wait.
Wait. Who are you talking?
Stand up, man.
I'm talking to Manchester United. I'm talking to the top 4 podcast family.
Pete, hold on. Hey, Enzo, relax, brother.
Stand up, bro. He's telling you he's gonna slap you up.
You were talking little horse chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were talking little horse chat.
Are we in the midst?
Let's calm down.
Look. If Peter was saying that we're gonna get slapped by Arsenal, I'd be here saying no, you're not.
And the thing is, guys, it's not. I mean, do I say it often? I might say it like 3 times a year where I feel like a team is about to hold the corn. Yeah, and I said it about Chelsea last season at home. Yeah, and it came across a little bit disrespectful. Chelsea got put in the biggest L.
Pete, I saw
Yeah.
Dwight McNeil and Beto have 3 runs on goal. And I thought, this is Everton Football Club.
You see Ernest, you see Xerxes Uzi that he had on the weekend. Let me tell you something, bro. Man, them are going to be put in a spliff. Robin, I don't think you know. I don't think you know.
Because I remember the Man United chat because we still need to stick onto the Arsenal. I'm talking about Arsenal beating United. My point is that Arsenal are back. I'm back more than you believe.
I'm right there with you. I 100% agree. And I think there's a lot of Arsenal fans that I'm seeing on the internet. They need to just pull up their trousers and actually just
whoa.
No, but like
I'm thinking, why are they down, man? Why are the trousers?
No, but like
I can't lie. Oscar, if there's a time to get, you know what I'm saying? Like this, the time is now.
I'm not even.
The time is now.
No. When I say put up the trousers, I mean I'm seeing Arsenal fans on here. I'm seeing Arsenal fans say things like, "Oh, the title race is over. We've lost." Oh, I saw a tweet today that said Arteta. We're in Arteta gory, as in like purgatory, but Arteta gory because he said we're too bad for Arteta to win the league, but we're too good for Arteta to get sacked. So we're in this middle ground. I said, look, no. The title race is here for Arsenal to go and win. Like Arsenal just need to be serious. We've seen the blip. It came and went, and Arsenal came back and said, nah, we're not winning games 1-0. We're slapping teams. Away at West Ham, slap. Away at Sporting, slap. So when I look at the way that this Arsenal team was playing before and the way that they're playing now, I just think the injuries and the red cards, like you can see a lot of the reasons why Arsenal lost their games. You can see it very plain and clear. Like the games where they drop points, there's clear reasons as to why they did.
Gentlemen.
Factual. David.
I understand. I understand all the points you're making, but we've given ourselves a lot of work to do, bro.
That's fine.
We need to go. No.
It's the situation.
We cannot drop any more points.
But the point that I think you are alluding to is that they've got the trigger. Like
I hear you. I hear you. As I said, I hear you. We cannot drop any stupid games, bro. That's all I'm saying. I can't have a Southampton 3-3 or Brighton this and that.
David,
if you got the Uzi out, have it out, blood. Let's go.
David, on next 5, yeah.
That's all I'm asking.
David, our next 5 in the league. Home to Man United, Cockage. Away at Fulham, beat them. Home to Everton, away at Palace. Home to Ipswich, away at Brentford. Do we leave London? I don't think we do. I don't think we frigging do.
That's fine.
Teams are going to hold it. Yeah, between now and in 2025, just know that gap between Liverpool will not be 9 points. That's for damn sure. It will not be 9 points.
The thing is, I hate to say it, but I agree with what Peter said. I think Arsenal are going to start slapping teams. Seriously,
we're frigging here. We're here.
Yeah.
We're
David, I have a question for you.
Go on,
and this is on the job side. Who is your DJ? Because why is he saying at 5-2 down? Can you start making some noise when people are in the stadium? Who is that? Not that
guy, bro. You know, sometimes you just need to read the room. Like, man's playing CM Punk.
Don't read the room, bro. They don't read. And you know what? That's a commercial move. That was. That was somebody in marketing who had no idea about football. That's what they've done.
I didn't even know because you know what? Yeah, what happened? Yeah, fight kicked off, innit? Actually, guys, here's one issue, football fans. Oscar, you've been to a lot of games at home at Chelsea. You know, you've even sometimes trespassed in North London. What is the one thing you don't do when you go to an away ground and you're sat in the home end?
Oh, you keep it quiet. You keep it
quiet. No. You're missing one point even before that.
Don't wear the shirt.
Oh, you don't wear the shirt? Is that what it did?
A yearly issue. People come in their Arsenal top trying to get in the West Ham.
Okay. Can I tell you the problem with West Ham though? West Ham is the easiest Premier League ticket to get in London. it's the easiest one because them man have a stadium they're not big enough for. Yeah. So bare spares, hella spares. Every London derby at West Ham Stadium, half of the crowd is supporting one team. Do you know what I'm saying? There's bare Arsenal man that had tickets in that end. Bare.
Brother.
So it is what it is.
Stop come if you're gonna do it, don't come wearing the Arsenal tee, blood. Flipping neck, man. The amount of time man has to eject, man, because people
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
My second question is now directed at Peter. Julian Lopetegui. Wow.
Damn it. I didn't hear you say anything. I didn't hear ask me no question when they won 2-0 at Newcastle.
I'm asking you now.
Where was convenience
I'm
FC.
asking you now.
Convenience FC.
Let's be serious. Is it time?
I tell you something right now, Oscar. Yeah, I looked at West Ham's fixtures to come up, and I said if he does not get W's, they go to Leicester away tomorrow under Ruud van Nistelrooy. By the way, yeah, Ruud van Nistelrooy's Leicester. They got Wolves at home, Bournemouth away. If he loses on Wednesday, because I thought he was gonna get sacked on Saturday night, but I think because they got the game on Tuesday. If he loses tomorrow night against Ruud van Nistelrooy's Leicester City, he's gone. He's gone.
No. Don't do that. Do you rate Julian
He's a fantastic manager. Yes.
Brother.
Yes.
Pete.
Yes.
Pete.
What's the common thread here? Check the common thread.
If Eric Ten Hag had that team and conceded 5 to Arsenal, Pete.
Listen.
Now, going on Baraka's comment, yeah, because this is not the first manager this has happened under where
they went European, they got continental, and they went back to David Moyes, yeah, when they had Pellegrini.
Guys, there's a guy I follow on TikTok, yeah. He basically says West Ham cycle. It's so obvious, yeah. West Ham signed a few players in the summer. They win the transfer window. They have a progressive manager who they think is going to take them to the next level. They sack him. They hire a Moyes or a defensive coach. He brings them stability. They stay in the league. They have another season where they finish, approaching Europe. They realize that, we're approaching Europe now. Maybe we should get a manager with some European pedigree and a progressive style. They get the new manager. They back him in the window, and it goes again.
They need to stick with Julian Lopetegui. Let's have that right. Let's get that out of the way first and foremost, because at West Ham, they're wanting to change themselves completely, right? They did have a good window, right? They did have a good window. I think they got good players. I think they'll be fine if they stick with Lopetegui throughout the rest of the season. They'll finish in the top half of the table, and then the next season they can move on from there. I don't think he should be fired. I think he did a very good job at Wolves. He did a very good job at Wolves, by the way, right? And obviously we know him to win the Europa League with Sevilla. You know what I'm saying? He's won the Europa League. He's managed this national team and so on and so forth. Like, he is a good manager, first and foremost. West Ham just need to be frigging patient as well, because those fans, listen, they want all the big lights and they want all the continental, cuisine. You're gonna have to get used to it. You've been on pie and mash for years, so frigging get used to it. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna eat that and get used to it. For now,
the problem is, that pitch is too big for them, bro.
I don't know, David, because at least they finished like 6th twice. Moyes was there for 4 years. He got in Europe 3 of those years.
But look at the style of play that they play on that.
But now they got the players. Now they got the players though. Like, I get what you mean. Like, a Mikel Antonio cannot be in that pitch.
He cannot be on that, bro. It's not.
but when I look
at bro.
When I look at some of the other players, I mean, they've got Paquetá, they've got Jarrod Bowen, they've got Alvarez, they've got quite a few decent players. Soler's through ball to Wan-Bissaka. Is that the one that you were referring to, Ernest?
Yep.
So Soler's ball was phenomenal. Fantastic play. So they've got the play, but when I see a Danny Ings come on, you think, Jesus, you know what I mean? Like, come on. Like, Danny Ings should not be there. Antonio shouldn't be there. And he's got to weed those players out. Fabianski in goal. They've got to weed those kind of people out.
Once I saw him, I was like, yeah, we're going to win.
Wait, Ian.
He's just, mate.
Yeah, I think West Ham could be a good side if they just need to stick to it. If the players don't believe in the manager, then obviously it's going to fail, right? But they need to just stick to it, man.
They need to look. They got rid of Ward-Prowse. I'm like, when did he go?
Yeah, he went to Forest, and then
like, that's crazy.
but like this is a Europa League winning manager. This is a guy who's won a good something serious.
I agree with Peter again. I think they got.
I hate to say it again. It's more, is it?
I hate to say it again. Yeah, I think you've made your bed. Like you kind of have to just stick with it and see.
Confirm it, man.
And guys,
confirm it, blood.
Wait, what's going on here? What's going on here? No, guys. Why is he good?
I didn't say nothing. I'm not backing it.
I think he was good for Sevilla. In fact, if it was really brilliant for Sevilla, I think he was good for Wolves. I think he did an outstanding job for Wolves. He's still getting his feet under the table against West Ham. Sorry,
is he 35? He's a big man.
Look, Ernest, you know that Lopetegui is a progressive manager, too progressive for West Ham right now, and they all need to get on board.
Did you see the defending I saw Saturday?
Listen, the defending was
they got cooked.
Oscar. It was
no. Oscar, don't chime in. You said you agree with it.
I agree. It's horrible right now. It's horrible.
Why
you gotta ride this wave.
Horrible.
You gotta ride this wave.
You gotta ride the wave.
Why is it horrible right now? Why now?
Because they're not used to it. They've been eating pie and mash for years. They're now getting that continental food.
What? Kilman and Tadibo can't defend.
Listen, not this. Listen, high line, expansive, expressive.
Brother.
Yeah.
As I said, how much did they pay for Kilman?
I think it was 40 million quid.
And there's
good
job at Wolves. Guys, do you watch the same league?
He did a good job at Wolves. Remember, he had no striker, and he still finished them. In fact, if it survived,
he was cooking with Wan Hee-chan.
That man didn't have him in the fantasy, blood. They didn't have him in the fantasy. You man had him in the fantasy.
When I talk
Wait, hold on. Was he Justin Wolves? Was he the guy that they had before Gary O'Neill?
Correct,
brother. Maybe look at where Wolves finished that season.
No. We don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. We're not talking about
what he was trying to implement.
The man said, "Whoa!"
I got to stop you there, bro.
Whoa. We're talking ideas. Don't come up with your facts, all right? We're talking ideas. Philosophy.
No, Robin, I'm hearing things from that I don't hear about other managers who do the same thing.
Lopetegui, I think he was there 22-23 season. Where did he finish? He finished decent.
I think he finished 13th.
No, was it like nowhere near the relegation zone?
They were close, bro.
Oh, damn it. Were they?
Yeah, because I remember when Gary O'Neill came in, we were like, give this man everything.
No, Robin. I'm hearing excuses from Peter that I don't hear about other managers in the same position.
Like who?
With the investment that he has received at West Ham.
Let it cook, bruv. Let the actual the oven is not even that temperature yet.
Brother.
The oven's, before you cook the chicken and cook whatever, they say
is the oven on?
They say preheat the oven on. They say preheat the oven at 200. You know what I'm saying? Get the preheat on first. It's still warming up.
Brother. West Ham's results, yeah, they beat Newcastle 2-0. I remember that game. Cool.
Last week,
they drew with Everton at home.
Everton.
Yeah. They lost to Nottingham Forest 3-0.
They got slapped.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got touched.
They beat Ipswich. They lost to Tottenham 4-1.
Wait, why are you saying things quickly? I said they beat Ipswich. They lost to Tottenham.
I lie,
brother. For the investment that they've got in, they should be beating Ipswich. Yeah.
Fair.
They lost to Chelsea, calm. They drew with Fulham. Bruv, these are not results.
But don't forget, I don't know if you remember.
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is that I don't understand about West Ham? When they lose, they get packed. Like it's not like they lose 1-0. They lose every game by 3 goals. Like it's mad.
So what exactly are they cooking?
It's the stove is warming, bro. Look at the game against Everton. If you remember, Wait
know
there.
the stove is warming.
I'm
I
telling you,
assume the stove is on if they're cooking.
they're cooking a good stew. Here's the thing.
That is this.
When the Everton result is misleading purely on the fact that because they battered Everton.
So why
Jordan
didn't they-
Pickford was
why
Jordan
didn't
Pickford was the man of the match.
why
And I remember
didn't
coming on here saying, guys,
why-
no Pickford talk.
Why
Huh?
did they win? So why didn't they win?
The striker wasn't good enough, innit? Clearly.
Oh, okay. But
Yeah,
I'm
because the chances were created. Chances were
I'm
created.
assuming it's a striker that he wanted.
What, Mikel Antonio?
Hold on. West Ham didn't sign a striker this year.
I don't think so.
Hold on.
Yeah, they did.
Who did they sign? I don't know. Who did they sign?
Fulkrug.
They signed.
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
the Fulkrug came this summer,
Fulkrug.
brother.
Yeah.
He's your guy.
Hey,
Listen.
Maracas and cooking. The
No,
kitchen
listen.
is on fire.
It's
so
not.
fire.
I thought, Lord Jesus is a fire. Now the thing is, yeah, like it's not looking good, bruv. Yeah, it's not looking good, bruv, for West Ham. But I'm telling you, let it's a slow cooker. How about that? It's a slow cooker. It's on the slow cooker. Let it.
How
let it-
slow?
8 hours. 8 hours. 8 hours. But when that meat is ready, when it's that tender,
Hey,
you know what I'm
yo.
saying? Oh, you watch, guys. West Ham are gonna start flinging results, bro. You know, you watch. West Ham are gonna start flinging results when
Hey,
that meat is tender.
You know what? Do you know what I love about this podcast? Yeah, Peter gets away with a lot of things, but one of the things that he gets away with is just saying hope in a fancy way. Like
Listen,
all he said there was hope. He didn't give
But no,
me any
he's a
feedback.
real Donny manager, bro. Like
Brother.
if there's a manager I go for, look, Ernest, look, be fair with me, yeah. In terms of consistency of managers I may not rate, it's because they're not him. You know, they're not that guy. They are not him. Do you know what I'm saying? As in him, as in I'm him.
I thought you saying him, Lopetegui.
No, not Lopetegui. No. But what I'm saying is, like,
today, would you take him at Arsenal?
say that again.
You heard me.
I didn't hear you. No, genuinely.
If Arteta got back today at Arsenal, would you take him at Arsenal?
I'll take a punt for sure.
You're
I'll take a punt with
taking
Liverpool.
the piss. This is a
I'll take
lie.
a punt.
Easy lie.
Ernest, I got given Unai
Take
Emery.
a punt.
This I got taken. What's the difference between Unai Emery and Lopetegui? Let me ask the panel. Because we had Unai Emery and then we had Arteta. Believe me, if I've stomached both of those managers, yeah, I could take Lopetegui.
But it's not because that's not you having a choice.
Stomached.
That's not you having a choice.
Okay, so what you saying? If
Arteta was
would I-
not
would-
your choice. Emery
Of course
was
not,
not
of course
your
he wasn't.
choice.
No, of course not. No,
So I'm saying,
and Lopetegui's not my choice. No,
no. I'm saying, if Arteta was to go today, would you, Peter, take Lopetegui?
no, because of what else is out there.
Boy,
West Ham United don't have that luxury.
brother,
Who do West Ham think they are? Let me ask you this: who do West Ham think they are?
they spent more money on Max Gilman than we did on the list.
They keep saying that they're European champion.
Yeah, that's fair enough, man. That's fair enough.
So,
They do not deserve a good manager first and foremost. So they get what they deserve. You know what I'm saying? But Lopetegui is a great appointment for West Ham. It's a great appointment. Give it time, though. Give it time.
We'll see, man.
We'll see. All right, let's move on. Manchester United stuffing the toffees. Speaking of Everton, United 4-0. Double from Xerxes, a double from Marcus Rashford. Boys, take it away.
Hey, first of all, before Robin kicks off, I'd like to relay a lyric from a great New York rapper. But no, I was told that New York trips were cancelled. I was told that certain man were not locked in. And the thing is, whether he scored or not, my point was, yeah.
No, Ernest.
But what I'm gonna say is, I got 100 guns, 100 clips. New York.
Ernest, you're better than this. You know what? Ernest is trolling. No, you're trolling, actually.
I'm
Why is he
trolling.
trolling?
You're
I'm
trolling.
trolling.
Of course he's trolling.
Why is he trolling?
Did you see the back and forth between me and AD on and Oscar on
the group chat?
On the group chat, man were telling me he's not locked in, and then this is when I knew I wasn't a part of this podcast anymore. A man said to me, I said, "Is 2 goals a good performance?" He said, "Yes." I said, "All right, cool. That's you are different."
Oh, okay.
So now,
Okay.
he scored 2 goals, and we've got Arsenal next. If he doesn't score, what does it mean about his trip to New York?
But it's conclusive. He's had 2 games in a row. He scored in both games. The trip was a success.
So okay, so this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. Okay,
but
Ernest, where are you with the New York trip then? What was your stance on that?
I'm saying that a trip does not conclude.
Define who I am.
Of course it doesn't. Of course it doesn't. Because Rashford did not perform well against Ipswich. But he scored.
Oh, I hear you.
But he scored. Oscar, don't pretend like I didn't say this in Dutch and Swahili.
No,
No, Robin, he's pissing me off.
No, you said it. You said it. But I didn't watch the Ipswich game, so I didn't know he didn't play well.
Of course, you didn't watch the Ipswich game. But man, are asking me, is he? Or Robin, what were they asking me? Is he going to be locked in?
Yeah.
Adrian
was saying, is he locked in?
Do you believe he's locked in, Ernest? Do you believe he's locked in?
I don't believe. This is what I tell you, man, all the time. You, man, don't watch Man United. If you have watched what me and Rob had to endure for 18 months, you know that this is the Rashford we've seen for time. He went to the Emirates last year, did he not? And he scored a banger. What did he do after the banger? Nothing. Yeah, and scored a banger. What did he do after the banger? Nothing. So when man are telling me, New York trips, is man locked in? I'm questioning what a man's thinking. I'm like, guys, what are you talking about?
But wouldn't you say, Ernest, though, like, because we got record of Rashford and these trips and whatever else, right? Like when he went to Belfast and whatever else. Why is it like in this form that he's been in?
The only trip that's a red card is a trip to Belfast.
Why is that a red card?
Because he
didn't come back on time.
We know what he went to do, and we know where he should have been. He should have been in training. Do you know what I mean? That when the club says you are allowed 5 days off, he can do whatever he wants in his 5 days off.
And
I mean, Amarin questioned it, didn't he?
No.
Amarin said, listen, the club gave him 5 days off.
Exactly.
This was the decision made before me. So therefore, he could do what he wants.
Exactly.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, as in, would Amarin give 5 days?
No, he's saying if he was running the club his way, he wouldn't do that. But we know he's not running the club his way. The point I'm making is that man are getting onto Rashford, and I'm saying this is a club issue. When you let cultures like this fester, people should not get onto the player. Because Mo Salah said to his agent, if people like Rashford are on 350 a week, you better be damn sure I better be on that kind of money. Because he's not firing and I am. So my point is, if the club are giving away 340 a week to Sancho, if they're giving away 375 to David De Gea, why would I want to come to training when I'm not playing for England? That's my point.
Can't two things be true then?
No,
because I think definitely we all agree the club is definitely some ironing up there.
But the point I'm making is, what does his goal scoring ability mean for whether he's locked in or not? When he will score and he will do nothing after he scores. He'll do nothing because you guys know my metric, and I'm holding a crusade, a night vigil for anti-goal assists as the metric of good performances.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I am not for it. Just because you score doesn't mean you had a good game. All of a sudden, people are talking about Enzo Fernandez because he scored on the weekend and he didn't watch the game. So even if he played well, your metric is false. It's poor because you didn't watch his performance. So I'm saying Marcus Rashford is a starting left winger for Manchester United, currently playing number 9. What we saw on Sunday was his best performance in a long time. However, the previous game he scored, did nothing after that.
Was he good on Sunday?
He was good
on Sunday.
You know what I mean? But the point is that wouldn't make a difference to me as to whether he went to New York or not, because your performances are your performances. Whether you go to New York or not, that's up to you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so. So it doesn't matter to you. So if you're in a bad run of form, and we're talking years, months of form, or you're of this level, it doesn't concern you then if your players are going away on a whatever the case may be. Like
it doesn't concern me when the club isn't concerned.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough.
Why
Fair
should
enough.
If your boss tells you you can go on holiday, that's not on Rashford.
That's not on Rashford.
But if it was my player, if it was my player, I'm spitting at the player because I'm thinking, you're first of all, you've been dire for me for 6 months, right? And then you have the nerve to go on an 8-hour flight with a 5-hour time difference to be there and back in 5 days.
But you know what?
And expect you to play, and I don't see you putting in a shift, even if you have scored 2 goals. I'm not seeing you put a shift for my club.
You know where me and you are different, yeah? I generally don't care for football players.
Fair enough.
I don't care because I think they're overpaid and overrated. As individuals in our society today, football players I don't care for because you like Phil Jones came on the Rio Ferdinand podcast, and Rio was like, bruv, you are buying a new car every week. The world they live in is not my world. If somebody said to you, Peter, I'm going to give you 100,000 British pounds every Monday, how would your life change? So I'm not the same way I don't care for celebrities, the same way I don't care for footballers. Because to me, I'm a you shall know them by their fruit kind of guy. If you show me the evidence that you're locked in, then I don't care what you do. I don't care if you smoke weed. I don't care if you're piping 10 girls in a night. I don't care what you do. Because ultimately, there's some guys who need to be locked in off the pitch. We know some football players were taking coke. We know some football players were moving mad. Do you know what I mean? But when it came to game time, they were locked in. Marcus Rashford is not a winner. That is the team. So you can't tell me a New York trip is going to make the difference to change my opinion on that. I don't care anymore if Marcus Rashford wants to win or not. I don't care. The guy's 27 years old. You know the players I care about? I care about Amad Diallo. Do you know why? Because the guy has endured foolishness from this club. Yeah? Foolishness for utter nonsense from this club, yeah? Do you know what I mean? And he's had to sit in the shadows and wait for not one, but 2 right wingers to get it right for him to get his chance. One of them's in Chelsea. So if Ahmad decides today he's going to go to Magic City and he's going to go to Club Live and crash out, I don't give a monkey's what he does, yeah? Because Ahmad has put in enough of a shift that I know he's on it. And if he decides today he's not on it, he has every right to think that way. Do I think it's right? No. But ultimately, Manchester United as a football club is an absolute joke and is not a purveyor of good discipline for any player. So when you come and tell me that Marcus Rashford is being criticized because he went to New York to watch a basketball match, a game with his chains on, I'm like, are you angry because you expected high things of it from when he was wearing number 39? Or are you angry because the chatter around his name is too much? Or are you angry because he wore a chain and went to New York?
Oh, yeah. In my case, it would be I'm angry that you're not performing well. So the last thing I want to see you do is any of this.
But my thing is, how long have you been angry about that for? Because I stopped being angry a long time ago.
Yeah.
Marcus, you tell me this, yeah? Goal scoring aside, like in the words of the great prophet Pusha T, go try it aside. Yeah. let's have a heart-to-heart about your performances. Peter Bujuzzi, tell me the last time you saw Marcus Rashford have a good performance season. Don't worry.
Can I be real? I'm going with what's this season he scored 30 goals?
Ten Hag.
Oh right.
And Ten Hag first season.
That wasn't a good performance season. That was
just a good goal scoring season.
Maybe the goal scoring season.
Was it the Mourinho one?
I'm saying lockdown. I'm saying 2021.
Yeah, I was saying 1920.
Lockdown.
1920 is the last time I saw a Rashford that was fully locked in. That's 4 years ago. That's near in 2 months. In 2 months' time will be 5 years. You want me to care? I don't care. I don't care what Rashford's on. Because as far as he's concerned, he's made it. He plays for his local club, guys. Guys, imagine playing for QPR. Your barbershop is 10 yards from your crib. Your mum lives down the road, and the place you play for is down the road from your yard, and they're giving you 300 a week number 10 shirt. And I don't have to score 18 goals a season to be classed as a good goal scoring season, and it's okay. You want me to think about New York?
New York. So
you guys are crazy. I don't care.
So lastly, then on these performances on Bodo Glimt and now Everton, what do you guys have to say about that?
Go on, Robin.
So I'll bring some positives, right? Well, one negative: Everton absolutely suck. Like they are a horrible.
Why have you just realised that now? Why are you realising?
No, but what do you mean have I realised that now? I've been saying them for them to go down for the last 2 seasons. I want them gone out of the league. So it's not just now.
No, talk on the manager, innit? Talk on the manager, innit? Because I got taken to court about Lopetegui. You talk about your mate Sean Dyche.
Why is he my mate? Since when has he been my mate? Since when? Tell me.
When you was bum licking Burnley,
guys.
When you was all over Burnley.
But Burnley is a team situation. Yeah. And even when Burnley came back with company, I was still saying Burnley because that has nothing to do with the manager.
Robin's loved Burnley.
Was he saying it under company?
I was saying Burnley under company.
Guys, I don't even. Bro, he's been here since Owen Coyle. What are you talking about company? He's been here. When it comes to Everton, I said this last year on the podcast, and I think it was one of the best things I've ever said on Top 4 podcast, is the fact that Sean Dyche does not play well until March. The Sean Dyche team has never played well until March. When it's time to fight relegation, that's when they come alive. So we can just park Everton to the side. When it comes to
he won't be there in March. But I get your point. Go on.
Anywho, it was a good showing from. It was a good showing from Rashford. He had a very, very good game. Joshua Zexi got 2 goals. In general, I still say what I said last week. It feels like a preseason because the last 3 games, we've had 3 different lineups, 3 different positions for like a lot of the team. So I feel like Amram's just trying to suss out what he can do with these players or who can he try and fit in. The only one that's locked it, or the only people that locks it down is Ahmad and Mazraoui. But those are the only 2 players in general that is doing their thing. What can I say? I enjoyed Sunday. I generally did. We've not scored 4 since 21, I want to say. 4 without reply. And we have a positive goal difference. We are above City, which is crazy in goal difference. You would never think that, especially with the team that they have out there. And one thing I want to say about Wednesday is that what I don't want to see is head loss, because Arsenal are clearly better than us, and I think they will absolutely win against us. But it should be a thing of, right, we don't know how we're going to play. We don't know what we're going to do. This is our first test. We've got Arsenal, we've got City. No, we've got Arsenal twice. We've got City, we've got Tottenham, and I think we've got Liverpool in the next 5 out of 10 games. So it is a big, big test for Amram going forward. So it's going to be some howlers. It's going to be some L's. But I'm happy that I'm seeing a system. I'm happy that there's a formation. There seems to be a plan. The manager knows who's playing on, who's not playing well. Like he was kicking off and threatening to put Garnacho and Højlund on when we were pissing about at 2-0. So there are signs and there are things, but it's still a long season ahead. I don't know where we're going to finish. We can still finish 5th. We can still finish 9th. My stance has still been the same. Do the Europa League. That's my avenue. That's what I think we should concentrate on. But the last 2 games, it's been pretty good. Defense-wise, yeah.
What's the best tactical change you've seen him implement in the team for the last 2 games that you've played? As in, have you seen a difference
I've seen a difference because, do you know what it is? I think it's just utilization. Mm-hmm. For example, Ernest said it already, using Ahmad was the biggest criminal thing that Ten Hag did. Not using that guy was one of the craziest things ever. And I will say this for the rest of the season. he decided to play a right back in the number 10 instead of playing Ahmad. And that's all I got to say on that. Utilization of players. I think this was Xerxes' first good proper showing, so trying to use him might be good and free. Mason Mount has had a good couple games. Will that last? I don't know.
Did he play against Everton?
Yeah.
Oh, I only watched the highlights. I didn't see him on the highlights.
Yeah. So, he played it, but he also had a good showing in the Europa League as well. I think it's just utilization. So I'm trying to get used to this system. It's a bit annoying because we don't have Mainu or Martinez against Arsenal, so I don't know who's going to be the back three. But he's saying that Lenny Yoro is fit.
I don't mind Lissandro not playing because he I'll be honest with you, Robbie. He's not the same. He's just
since post injury.
Yeah, he's not the same. I find him making like a lot of really good forward passes, but defensively, like Dwight McNeil and Beto were just Sometimes I feel like people have their way with his area because he wanders sometimes like Van der Ven, and then someone has to cover. Like there's 2 occasions against Bodo Glimt. I said, "Where is Martinez? Like, where is he?" And I think I'm not mad that Lissandro's not playing. But yeah,
I look for the Glimt, and I feel like we should have scored more, and that's primarily due to Garnacho.
Because he's a criminal.
Yeah. I'm glad that
he's actually not good.
But I also think the whole 2 goals because Malacia, it's too early for Malacia in general. Like,
I need him gone.
I don't want him gone. I do you know what? I feel bad for him. That's the thing. I just generally feel bad for him where he's gone through. But I understand why people will want him out. So
I don't think he was ever good enough. And I think he's also another like Van der Beek where the club didn't actually have a plan for you when you came. And they went off giving the manager a lot more power than he should have had. And now, I mean, again, he can prove me wrong, and I'll happily eat my words. But I think we're looking at a left back in January in the summer minimum because I don't think he's of the level. I simply don't think he's of the level. Like he could bulk up, he could go to the gym. I simply don't think he's good enough. But again, I'm happy to be proven wrong because I'd rather have a left back than no left back. But at this point, I'm not sure. Man.
Okay, any more before we wrap this show?
I was gonna say, if we lose, fine. If we get a point, I'll be happy. I'll be very happy.
Man. Stand up.
No. What do you mean stand up?
He knows what time it is, Oscar.
If we lose, fine.
He knows what friggin' time it is.
No, but it is one of those ones because, again, we are in a new season, we're in a new era. We don't know how it's going to be for our season.
So what does your head tell you the score will be on Wednesday against Arsenal?
2-1, 3-1 Arsenal.
For me,
2-1.
For me,
I said 2-1, 3-1.
Yeah, it'll be 3-1 to me. It'll be 3-1.
Pete, you're going big, yeah. But if Arsenal don't win big, don't hide in the group chat. Like, come talk to us. Come see us.
Yeah, I'll be here.
Yeah, cool. Because
sometimes you hide still.
Listen. Guess what? When I've been hiding,
that's not true because every time Arsenal he wins, he spams the group chat for a good 90 minutes.
He goes on images. He gets every image from the game.
I ain't said one thing. I ain't said one thing in the group chat this week, and we've won 3 games in a row.
No, did you hear what I said? Did you hear what I said? I said when you beat us, I see the spammage for 90 minutes.
Well, the one time I did that.
Now you did it twice. You did it twice.
No. You shouldn't lie.
Don't worry. Okay, I'll make it 4 then. I'll make it 3 times.
My camera roll deleting 17 Arsenal images because you beat West Ham. I'm thinking, what's going on?
No, Oscar. There was a
West Ham
where Arsenal beat us, and Peter spammed the group chat as if me and Robin said we were gonna win.
No, I was just there. I was just giving you my pictures at the ground.
No, there were pictures you found on the internet. There weren't pictures you took.
There were pictures of my HD camera.
It was
David Raya, Trossard.
They were Getty.
Get the images.
Get the images. It said Peter Majuzi literally next to it. Right, guys, we will be there very quickly now. Let's wrap up the show. Other scores: Tottenham Hotspur, guys.
So
what a goal!
So hold on,
Goal of the week, by the way. Goal of the week.
Fulham team of the week.
No, what for?
Because last week you
said it last week that Fulham would be team of the week.
Fulham would be team of the week.
Yeah,
you did say it last week.
I did say they would be, but they didn't.
Nah,
They
Okay.
didn't beat Tottenham. They didn't beat
All right.
Tottenham. Guess what,
Good
guys?
memory, man. Good
I get
memory.
to say I was wrong. Oh, lovely. Right. Tottenham Hotspur 1, Fulham 1, Brentford 4, Leicester City 1, Crystal Palace 1, Newcastle United 1, Nottingham Forest 1, Ipswich Town 0, Wolverhampton Wanderers 2, Bournemouth 4.
Can I just say on this one quickly? At late in the midnight hour, before the first game, before the first game, I needed to make a quick sub on fantasy, I said, let me add in Strand Larson. The guy bagged me too.
He done
He
it.
tagged me
You went the
too.
wrong way, though, Oscar. You had to go down the Evan Nilsson route. You had to go down the Evan Nilsson route.
Yeah, I should have, but I don't rate him as much as I rate Strand Larson. So
Do you know what? I actually rate Evan Nilsson. I think he's good. I don't think he'll be at Bournemouth long.
Sam said Fulham need a striker.
And finally, Fulham do need a striker. And finally, on Friday Night Football, Brighton 1, Southampton 1. Guys, who was your, very quickly, goal of the week?
Nat's put in an early contender for Emerson, that free kick.
Very good free kick from Emerson.
Robin, you mentioned the game, a goal from the Fulham game. I didn't see.
Yeah, Tom Carvey. What a goal.
What, Kearney again?
Tom Kearney. No, Tom Kearney. It was good. It was okay. I wouldn't go all the way.
I was like top bin.
Cole Palmer, top bins.
Pete, did you see Maresca's quote today?
Yeah, I saw it. What? Joao Felix and Palmer.
You disagreed when I said it to you the other time.
What? That what?
I told you Cole Palmer is the player that you pay to see. When you're going to a stadium, you pay money to see Cole Palmer. You said no.
Nah, because I don't think like a no. Do you know what I mean by when you say you pay to see this player, right?
That's literally what Maresca said.
Yeah, but just because he said it doesn't mean it's true, you mug. What I'm saying is, it's like okay, you know what? I'll go and put money because I want to go see Ronaldinho play. I want to see Zidane play. I want to see Figo. You don't think that for Palmer yet? We're not there yet.
No, but you're talking about name. I mean, like players that excite me. I meant
so
like if I'm going to see Forest, if I'm going to see Forest, I love watching Morgan Gibbs White. He's the guy that I'm going to see if I'm going to watch Forest, and obviously I like Hudson-Odoi, but he's that type of player. Do you know what I'm saying? Morgan Rogers. It's not about the names. Obviously Zidane.
Oh, like Brennan Johnson and people like that.
Don't you dare.
What?
Brennan who?
If you're a Tottenham fan, who do you go to pay to see?
Madison.
Fair
Bro, come on, man.
He's done his show for the season. James Madison has a 10-minute show every season, and they were all wasted at City away. I say wasted. I mean they were all spent.
We have to be clear. There's some clubs you just don't pay to see. You're not there to enjoy the game.
I like that.
Yeah. But Palmer, come on, a small shout for
Joao Felix, definitely. Yeah, Palmer. Listen, Palmer is. I get it. I get it as a Chelsea fan to go. I know he's playing better than Felix. Let's slow down. Let's not do this now.
Yeah, let's not. Goal of the week. I like Emerson's free kick. I'd go with that.
Well, you're not giving it to Palmer. Wow. Okay.
I mean, Palmer's goal was special.
The free kick was unstoppable.
It was bins and in. It was sorry, not bins, bar and in.
The free kick was unstoppable. I'll give you that. So yeah, okay, go on, Emerson. Let's get your votes quickly.
Well. It's Chelsea.
I said Kearney.
Ernest.
Emerson.
And Adrian.
We've got two Adrian accounts here. He's not here on either one.
Mind you, he probably would have given an argument for the Salah assist.
The Salah assist. The Salah assist was fantastic.
Yeah, it was a phenomenal in the biggest stage of the biggest stage of it all, really. Okay, well. Emerson wins the player of the goal of the week. Sorry, who's the player of the week?
Oh, I think I'll think of this.
There's a couple.
Yeah. Oh, there are a couple players. I'm just thinking. The guy gave me 4 assists this week. I love him so much.
4?
Who?
Ahmad.
I'm mad.
He didn't get the assist.
You-
I'm saying including midweek as well. I said, oh, he's just doing everything.
Oh,
He got 2 assists, but then so did Bruno. What, we don't no love for Bruno, no?
no, none.
Wow. Quickly, guys.
Give
let's-
it Rashi. Guys, give it Rashi.
Get
You know
out of
what?
here.
I'm trying to think. Who's the player of the week?
Odegaard was exceptional midweek
Hey, I'm not gonna lie.
and
You
Saturday.
know who I knew was good, but he's really made me say, you know what? One of the few times the terrorist was right. Yeah, Julian Timber.
Yeah.
That's a real jugador.
It's a good player, that boy.
That's
He's
a
a
good
real
player.
good player.
Praying on his downfall, man.
I love
Yeah.
Julian.
No, I'm praying on his downfall. I know
Yeah.
I know he's gonna lock up someone on Wednesday, man. But flipping, yeah. For me, just to be on a biased one, I'm at on a,
Yeah.
a biased one.
I'm gonna go for Martin Odegaard this week.
Might as well go Evan Nelson.
Evan Nelson. And so the player of the week is in fact Amad Diallo. Team of the week, Liverpool, because they battered City. Bournemouth is a good one, but Oscar, 3 penalties. You can get the hell out of here with that.
Hey man, a goal's a goal.
A goal is a goal. A goal is a goal. But
City
So
will
who
take
did
it
miss
for
penalties
free.
this week?
how did Bournemouth play? Can you tell me how they played?
Oh, mate, I couldn't tell you. No.
There we go. Liverpool didn't only just beat Man City, but they destroyed them. And I think that the performance
true,
alone.
man.
Just because they
and-
destroyed them and he destroyed Real Madrid.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what I was going to get on to. They beat Madrid comfortably as well. So, yeah, Liverpool for me, team of the week, hands down.
Mbappe.
Hey, I was going to bring up from not that guy.
Oh, no arguments. Yeah.
No arguments. Okay, Liverpool, team of the week. Who's not that
Yeah.
guy then this week?
So, I'm sorry. You can't be on the big stage. Your boy, Vinny Jr., the main man, is out. It's your time to rise. And you're playing like you're being an ostrich. Face on the ground. Legs are up in the sky. It was not a good day for your boy. So for me, yeah, Killy.
You intrigue me, Robin. I don't get you sometimes.
I don't get myself
you're
sometimes.
giving, the slander you're giving Kylian Mbappe, who was once your prodigy.
I love
I
him.
am
You think I don't love him? But
I don't
this
know.
week,
I don't know. You
This
rinsed him
week-
this week. You
Man,
gave him
this
a
week-
this week. You give him mixed messages. You rinsed
no, but
him
this week, no, this week I said, hey, what is going on? What is going on here? You're supposed to be the guy.
Hey, you know who's not that guy?
He's not that guy, guys.
You brought up one Killian. I'm gonna bring up another Kyle, Mr. Walker. Yeah.
Kyle Walker's smelling.
And
You know
I've
what?
been waiting.
Wow.
Listen, and I've been waiting.
Bro, Kyle Walker's been bad for long, bro.
He's
been
been
bad
bad.
for a It's been a minute. When I saw Doku size him up, I said, yeah.
You know it's over.
Nah, I
That's the
Who else?
yeah, I messed up.
I think the fact that he made a self-harming joke and had to come onto Twitter to make a thing, I thought, Pep.
Yeah,
What's
the
going
apology is a stinker. If you ever have to apologize on Twitter, it's a stinker. It's a stinker.
Yeah.
It is indeed. So, who's not that guy this week? Who are we ending it on?
I think based on Ernest's succinct soliloquy at the beginning of the pod when we are talking about Pep and what Robin has just brought up,
Yeah.
I think he's the thumbnail of this pod. I think he has to get it, man. He has to get it.
I think Joseph Pep Guardiola, you're not that guy, fam. And sort it out, mate. We don't want you to.
Jose said, if you have hair, you don't stress.
You don't love football.
Hey,
He doesn't love football.
Nat said another option is Thomas Muller. That guy's been absolutely finished. He's another one's been finished for 3 years.
Oscar, preach this gospel.
How is Thomas Muller still collecting checks from Bayern Munich?
Did Bayern win on the weekend?
No, Oscar, you just reminded me of one of my pet peeves of like football fans. Not to say that Nat's doing it, yeah, But you know, like players that have been finished for time, it gets clocked so late sometimes.
We're not loving Thomas Muller.
Oh, I've never loved that guy. I've never loved
what's
that
it? Robinho, Thomas Muller, do me a favor.
I've never rated.
Did you
not rated him, but never been enamored.
No, I'm not saying him now. I'm asking you ever.
Prime
I've
Thomas Muller.
definitely been a fan before.
Just
I have time for Thomas
Get
Muller.
out of him. Get out of him.
Guardiola is not that guy this week. Anyway, guys.
Shout out Landon Norris as well.
No, guys, Sam is putting Greg Wallace. Have you guys seen what Greg Wallace has been up to this week?
No, I haven't seen that.
So Greg Wallace, obviously, he hosts MasterChef, yeah. BBC.
Yes.
They've released a statement basically saying he's like had some inappropriate conversations in the workplace. 12 different complaints were filed against him. No, that's not even the worst of it. Did you see his video response?
No.
Yeah.
He came out, and he said, I've been working for the BBC for 20 years. 20 years I've worked with thousands of different women, and you found 12 complaints. And he said, I do MasterChef and I do Celebrity MasterChef. All of the complaints came from Celebrity MasterChef. So he was like, real people don't care about this nonsense. Celebrities,
he's stood on business.
He said they were all women of a certain age. Guys, he said this, like video footage of him saying this from his own mouth. This was his public
Greg
message.
Wallace.
So he's basically saying, yo, they got me on charges, but your boy's innocent. That's basically what he was on.
Oh, that's brilliant. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Let's watch this space then. We'll watch this space for a while.
We got MasterChef and them man there.
Big up MasterChef and them man there indeed. Guys, welcome. Thank you very much for locking into this week's Top 4 podcast. There's a lot of football to be played this midweek. As we spoke about already, Arsenal playing all on Prime this week as well. And then there's also weekend fixtures as well. So we will be back on Monday with a bumper episode talking all things Premier League, as well as that European football that will be coming up the following week. Until next time, people, we are out. Peace.
See you.